Good morning. This recording is in partnership with the EA Creator Network. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. Today is going to be Dress to Impress Day in a few hours. Heck yes, Cicero! With the best bean. Congratulations. How are you doing today? It is a mighty fine Thursday. I can't believe that it's Thursday. Hello, Annie and Ash. Sav, good to see you. Welcome on in, everyone. Got my iPad fully charged for later, as well as Roblox downloaded. It's exciting. I can't wait to play Dress to Impress with you guys later. Hi, Aiken. Welcome on in. How you doing? Oh, it's snowing. It snowed last night. It did. Nothing stuck though. It like all just, but it was snowing. It was windy and snowy and nothing stuck. Yay. Good morning. Hi, everybody. I'm trying to decipher my programming professor slides that are electronic, but has some wild handwriting on it. Sometimes it's like, what language is this? You are going to play Dress to Impress today. I'm sponsored by Roblox. If you do not have it, make sure you guys download it with a QR code because we'll play later together. If you have it, you can still play, but like we're going to play. But make sure if you do download it, make sure you get it through this because Roblox pays me, which is so cool. I know. I've been seeing, what was it? I've been seeing, I've been on like Dress to Impress TikTok for like months now. And I'm like, oh my God, I really want to do this. I really want to do this. Huey, good morning. Hi, Trooper. Hi, Crystal. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Mess Girl, welcome. Nostalgic and Runly. Huey. Hello, and Melly, Laura, Aiken. Just want to make sure I say hello to everyone. Hi. Oh my God, you have crazy snow in the Chicago western suburbs. You really? Down here in Moline, we don't have anything on the ground. Nothing. It is still green as can be. But it did get cold last night. Good morning, Pee-wee. How are you? I'll give you a good wink. A couple winkies. 1 week follow-up today, and I go back in 3 weeks to start impressions. Heck yes! Impressions like for dentures, right? If I remember. Hi, Katie, Phoenix, and Slinky. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Hi, Kat. We finished the, by the way, thanks for the clicks for Palestine. I'm going to do mine right now before I forget. Before we get our booties moving. Got to get with our routine, right? We're gonna be working. We finished Nancy and Jeffrey's house yesterday, and I was like, I really want to make a lounge, like a really cool, like literally rooftop, like literally on the rooftop lounge in San Myshuno kind of thing for the save, or not for the save file, but for the thing, Jelly Bean Legacy. But I said no, Roblox in the house. No, that is honestly totally okay, Sarah. I really get that. And that is a very healthy boundary to make. I'm really proud of you for doing that though. Doing good because it's 60 degrees. Woo, which is probably close to guess my stay this month. Oh, really? Yeah, it got it's like I think it's like a high of like in the 40s or 50s here today. I want to say. Ooh, the coffee's hitting today, y'all. Coffee is hitting today. Let me double check here. Oh yeah, my weather app. Yeah, it's 37 and cloudy and windy with a high of 39 today. So a low of 35 tonight though. So we don't have a lot of variance between the high and the low at least. Hi, Danny, welcome on in. So glad to see you today. It's windy today, 42, and then we're supposed to warm up a tiny bit, and then it's supposed to kind of like sink into the 30s. So it's getting cold. December's on the way. Next week is Thanksgiving. A week from today. Can you guys believe it? I literally didn't even realize. Here in Lincoln Park and the snow is already an inch. Oh my God, an inch. And oh my God. Mess Girl, that's crazy. We have family down in, I don't remember what suburb they're in, but they're not in Chicago proper, but they're in the suburbs. I don't remember exactly where, but yeah. They're up there. Michael's uncle lives there. Michael's dad is from Chicago. His grandpa lived there, born and raised Chicago. And it was shut down. Oh, it was shut. Wait, I-5 North is getting 50 cars per hour through. Oh my God. I assume that I-5 North is like a really busy highway by you too. Kat, good morning. Hi. Heck yeah. Hope everyone's doing good. Oop, I gotta turn on my captions. Hold on a second. Steve Sims, wait, semi is backed up all the way through town. That's so crazy. I hear where Joey lives, I think his area in Pennsylvania is projected to get like 6 to 12 inches sometime soon. I don't know when exactly he said. I can't remember he said, but like it was in the like by the weekend, I think, basically. Like 6 to 12 inches of snow. That's a lot of snow. Why is the Drag Race season 2 taking over my body whenever someone shows they're from Chicago, right? That's real though. I've never seen Drag Race, but I could get it. They had a whiteout conditions yesterday. It finally got plowed. Now they're limiting traffic through. That makes sense. That's insane. I think it's an El Nino or El Nino year. I can't remember which one, but like I think we're prone to like snaps. Cold snaps. La Nina. Thank you, La Nina. Because isn't La Nina like warmer overall, but you're prone to snaps and heavy accumulation, I think? Is that what it is? I know there's like a difference, like one is prone to in one thing, but I always get the two mixed up. Obviously, you guys have seen me struggle every day. Man, being from Chicago is like a whole personality. It is. His dad is like Yup, I can confirm. It's basically like he has not lived in Chicago for the majority of his life at this point, but it still is like a personality trait for him. It really is. Especially his dad is like 67 or something like that now, I want to say. So he's like, about that age. So like grew up in the 60s and 70s in Chicago. Guilty of the same, right? I get it. It's a great city though. I think the mountain is going to be covered because it's been dumping rain in my town. If it was less than 40, we'd be covered in snow for how much rain we've had. Oh, wow. It is. I love my city. Yeah. I've been there like a handful of times. And I liked it. It was great. It's nice. I prefer it over like Las Vegas. It is unique. It's so livable. That's the thing. Like even the downtown area is still like livable. Does that make sense? Like I also scared. Yeah, I could see that. But honestly, I haven't been to a lot of cities yet, but I like it more than Las Vegas. I like it more than San Diego. Sorry. Hi, Gigi. Welcome on in. Good to see you. We do for more snow tomorrow and Saturday. Hopefully it's very fine because I don't want to be wading through a foot of it. Right? No, I get it. Oh my gosh. I think we're content because my brother gave us a snowblower. Because when he sold his old house, he moved into an apartment and then he gave it to us, but it doesn't really work. It doesn't work. So I think we're talking about potentially having a guy come look at it, like a snowblower professional person. But then I think it's like $175 to have it looked at, and new ones can be like $200. And we don't have a lot to snowblow. It isn't, and it is at the same time. But like, do you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah. So we're like, oh, do we just get a new one and like sell it to someone who wants to repair it? I don't know. Shoveling was work, right? Shoveling is work. We have a pretty big parking pad in front of our garage though, which makes it crazy. Ashy, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Hello. How are you guys doing this fine morning? I've been live for about 9 minutes. Shoveling is definitely like cardio. So yeah, we don't know. We don't have a lot of areas to like snowblow or anything. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? What is poppin', my beanies? So good to see you. What were you guys up to today? Hello, hello. Touch the nipples of the ghost of the, I almost said ghost. Hi, what's happening, everybody? And danced around the kitchen as you should. Touch the nipples of the goats. I love it. Was everyone behaving this morning? Was everyone behaving? Shoveling in Colorado is so different than Nebraska. The snow was fluffy and light. It seemed like it was almost wet and heavy in Nebraska. Really? I hate the wet and heavy snow. Seriously. We're talking about like how much snow certain areas are getting. Like I think Joey was talking about like 6 to 12 inches or something like that. And then there is, sorry, there's like someone asking some questions in a thing. Oh, he didn't behave this morning. Honestly, though, behaving is for the birds, just saying. But Joey was supposed to get, or they were projected to get like 6 to 12 inches or something like that. And I just, oh my God, he said it yesterday. Let me check and see when he said what, like, when did he say? Oh, we're apparently getting 6 to 12 inches. I will be so happy if it happens. However, I highly doubt it, right? Because I feel like snow is just so volatile that it's really hard to know what's going on, you know? Gotta stay on brand. Yes, you do, right? But shoveling in Colorado was so different than Nebraska. So the snow was fluffy and light. It seemed like it was always wet and heavy in Nebraska. Yeah, because there's definitely like a difference of like the elevation, I suppose, because like, you know, it gets warmer as you get, I don't know, maybe closer to the ground, right? In theory. So like it gets wetter and heavier probably, I would imagine, right? Like where it has time to like warm up and accumulate like moisture, maybe. Powder snow is my least favorite, more so because the people don't clean their cars fully. Yes. No, also Rotten Lady. Thank you so much. Return from my work vortex. How are you? Thank you for over 2 years, 25 heckin' months. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Welcome on in. So powder snow is my least favorite, more so because the people don't clean their cars fully. Yes, no, cleaning your cars fully. Like trash for kids because you can't even make a proper snowman, right? That's very fair because it won't even stick together. But yeah, like my biggest qualm with people is like if you don't clean off the top of your car fully, because I've seen sheets of that stuff come back and like break windshields because it gets icy, or like it goes in someone's like windshield and then they have snow in their windshield and they can't see anything, or like it keeps like just kind of dusting snow back, and then it's like you can't see crap because it's like you're in the middle of like a whiteout blizzard kind of thing. It's super dangerous. It's really dangerous. Aw, I'm making coffee and I'm listening. Yay, enjoy your coffee. Thank you again. There was 1 year when we lived in Nebraska that my husband was out shoveling pretty much every day for like 2 weeks. There was even more. There was even one day he was out for 24 hours. My sister helped for 12 hours when we traded out. And she watched my kiddo and I went and helped. Aw. Every day. Yeah, that's crazy. Last year, we ended up getting like a foot pretty much all at once, I think. It was like in the matter of like, no, it was like a couple feet, honestly. It was like almost a mid-thigh over like a few days, now that I'm recalling that. Yeah, last winter it was pretty insane. Yeah, it was like mid-thigh for me. And I'm like a tall person. I'm 5'10". I got long legs too. So like, yeah, it was pretty crazy. Handyman business that's what he did in the winter. Yeah, no, I know a lot of people. There's a lot of like landscaping businesses around here. Well, I know it's probably pretty common where there's like the seasons change. Where you'll have like a landscaping business, but then they will turn and do snow plowing and snow removal services in the colder months. So people can like have jobs still and like, you know, it's not like a seasonal thing. Hi Art, welcome on in. No, you would have been swimming. We had to push, we had to like shovel out like a little like 3-foot patch for Cooper last year because he couldn't get into the lawn to poop. So we had to do that, and it was super cold. Like typically when you get a lot of snow like that, at least where I live, it'll snow like super, super heavy, and then it'll get really, really, really cold. Like really cold. Because if you didn't know, it can actually be too cold to snow. Because there is a such thing as too cold to snow. It will not snow if it gets too cold. I don't know what the threshold is, but honestly, when it is snowing, I feel like it's just so almost like ethereal. It like definitely, everything is like insulated, and it just, yeah, it's insane. Yeah, it's too cold to snow, so like you won't have any precipitation coming from the sky at all whatsoever. Um, but yeah, my chat hasn't been. Hi, Saggy. Welcome on in, by the way. How are you doing today? My chat hasn't been appearing on the screen, but it does now. Excellent. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, super sunny here, but also cold. And the sun is a lie. Yeah, yes. North Dakota gets that a lot. Yes. Like the sun is a lie. If it looks really nice and amazing outside, it's probably like negative 5,000 degrees. Because you, I do like where the seasons change though, admittedly. I do like having winter. There's just like a vibe about it. Oh, by snow. Yeah, because the snow like reflects everything. It just glitters and then it just like beams you right in the face. You miss real winter, right? Like what kind of like what sort of like winter vibes do you guys get where you are, Slinky, in comparison to what you're used to? You really get snow in England, and when we do, it only lasts for a few days, right? Where I live, we definitely don't get as much snow as what I'm used to. Like when I lived in Wisconsin, yeah, Wisconsin was way, way, way worse with snow and cold. Here, like up in Wisconsin, at least when I was a kid in Southwest Wisconsin, you would get snow by like Halloween-ish, usually. It'd be like Halloween, like early November, or yeah, early to mid-November is when you would typically see snow. And then you'd like, yeah, if we get snow, it's like January, February, where we actually get like any sort of accumulation to where I live. Yeah. But I live in like Northwest Illinois on the river. As someone who's from the southern US, I took a trip to Finland and I was not prepared for that cold. No, really. People knew I was from the US because I was so cold, right? Yeah, and I think as far as I know, I do believe that those winters are built even differently than like what we're used to here in the US, in like the Midwest. Yup. There's a vibe to it. That's crazy. And like you really dipped off the deep end too. You're like you went from like the south where it's typically pretty nice anyway and pretty cold. Like you're not used to the cold usually, even in your home, and then all of a sudden like you go to Finland. That's crazy. That's such a different like, oh my god. I bet that was an awesome trip though. I think mid-September is the earliest we've had snow, and I'm happy to hear been more mild though. Kids trick-or-treating and snowsuits is just wrong. I know, right? Like last year we didn't get like any trick-or-treaters because it was super cold, and then this year we had like over 100 to 150 plus kids, I'm pretty sure, if I remember properly. Yeah, it was definitely over like 100 people, 100 kids that came to our door. I had like, we got the huge like 5-pound bags of candy at Costco because they're super cost effective and that's super cheap for like the amount of candy. By the way, if you have Costco near you, get your candy at Costco like that. So good. You won't regret it. It's so cheap. But like it was like $20 for 5 pounds, which usually you get like a quarter of that for about 16 to 17 bucks. Just saying. Just saying. Hi Tony, how are you? I saw you slept in. How you doing today? But yeah, we had like, I think I said like 20 pounds of candy, I'm pretty sure. I think we had over 20 pounds of candy and we ended up like running out of candy. Like I had to turn my lights off and people were still trying to come to the door type of thing. That's what's wrong is what I went to buy some extra candy on Halloween. All Halloween was already on clearance. No, Cicero, that's what Cassie had to do. One of our moderators, she forgot to buy Halloween candy. And she ended up having to do like, I think she ended up getting like spicy gummy bears and like Christmas Reese's or something like that. It was like, okay, well, I guess this is what you're gonna get, I suppose. Spicy gummy bears, because it's all they had. And like Christmas candy or something like that. Oh my God. Just the day after, a week prior, couldn't find my mini candy bags. Right, the week prior, because we bought ours like weeks before Halloween. Hi, little bear. Good morning. How you doing today? No, yeah, spicy gummy bears are totally a thing. I think they coat them in like a spicy thing. You know what I mean? Like they coat them. Leona, good morning. I won't know that. I know the snow won't stick here yet because the high is 40, but something that's snowing, it's so hard here right now, makes my heart so happy. It's so cozy. I love staying in when it's super snowy like that. Tahine gummy bears, I believe that. Tahine candy is so good. I keep checking outside like to see what the weather is because like my blinds are closed right now, but it's not snowing. Like we're not supposed to get anything. Yeah, we had like some flakes, kind of, but nothing accumulated last night. It was actually snowing pretty hard, honestly, last night. I know tahine gummy bears does sound really good. Gotta make dinner. Thank you for lurking. 36 at about 4 to 5 a.m. this morning. That's pretty chilly where you live, from what I understand. Hi, Face. Welcome on in. How are you? And I was here thinking those cinnamon gummy bears. Oh, right. Yeah, no, they're like actual like spicy ones, not like cinnamony spicy. But cinnamon gummy bears would be kind of good. I don't know. I'm iffy about like the cinnamon extract flavor versus like the cinnamon. Does that make sense? Like the extract definitely has a different like bite to it than like cinnamon does. They're not created equal. Kind of like watermelon candy versus like watermelon. It just isn't the same. Spicy gummy bears, right? Right? Did you have the spicy, I think they had like spicy Skittles that were actually pretty good. Or they were M&Ms. Were they M&Ms or Skittles? One of those two. One of those two candies. I don't remember. Hot cinnamon gummy bears were my favorite. Red Hot's flavor. Oh, right. Yes. My parents used to make hard candy. Like, they used to make the hard candy. And the cinnamon would like gas the house basically. Because when you put like the oil in it for like the flavoring, and it would just like blast the house. It was horrible. It was so like pungent. It would like burn your sinuses and stuff. Sour is fine. Spicy, nope. Hard pass. Right. Yeah, my parents used to make all of like the hard candy like every single holiday season. I need to learn how to do it though. They stopped doing it over the years, but then they would like give it away to friends and stuff like that as like gifts where they'd make candy. My dad loved it. I hate cinnamon hearts. Like I like spicy, but those are just sad. Aw, are they not like cinnamon enough? Or are they just like gross? Spicy chocolate is no different. You're like, nope, that's a no from me. I think it was spicy M&Ms. I need to go to the grocery store. It's negative when it feels like -9. Oh wow, which is a big difference. Means it's windy. That definitely is a big difference. Almost, yeah, like an 8-degree difference for you, Celsius. So like cinnamon, but it's only a sweet thing. Spicy cinnamon has always been weird for me, like those gum flavors. No, I get it. I get it. Like, I like cinnamon gum every once in a while. I'm like, this is so good. Spicy M&Ms, I was actually pretty surprised. But they weren't like super, super hot, but they definitely had like a burn to them. You know what I mean? I feel like it was more of a forward burn rather than like an afterburn. Does that make sense? Mexican hot chocolate, yeah. Chili. I think they put chili powder in hot chocolate. I think it's Mexican hot chocolate, right? Like cinnamon, chili, and like hot cocoa. Actually, cocoa, there's a really good restaurant. I don't know if they still are open or anything like that, but there's a good restaurant in Madison, Wisconsin. It's called Alchemy. They have really good buffalo wings, and they put cocoa powder in it. Hot cocoa with those cinnamon or with those wings are super good. They put cocoa in it because like cocoa and buffalo flavor. Hello. Cocoa, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome on in. Cocoa and buffalo. Actually, Miss Girl. Miss Ma'am. What are we doing this morning? Miss Girl. I know she's so athletic. Look at that baby. I love her. Cayenne and hot coffee or hot cocoa is so good, by the way. It really is. It like cocoa plays really well with like chili powder, buffalo flavored things. Like you wouldn't imagine that it does, but it actually does. Hardcore. Die on the cinnamon rolls with chili being top tier hill. See, it's the same concept, right? Same concept. I love it. I still haven't tried that yet. You and Phoebes were like talking about it at one point, and I'm like, I need this so much. I need that. Um, breathing lungs going, I'm calling in, right. That's the difference, right? It's windy and nasty. Yeah, the wind is honestly, in the Midwest, we say it's not the heat, it's the humidity. But in the winter, then we say the wind, it's the wind that'll get you. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so windy. We're just basically kind of like actively gaslighting ourselves into thinking that it's not so terrible living here in the Midwest, honestly. Really, we're really just gaslighting ourselves. I mean, I'll still do it anyway. I still want to live here because I like living where it gets cold. Chimneys. Oh, chimichangas. Oh, gloom tea. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. Atmospheric river and some type of bomb cyclone. I think so. I think there's a bomb cyclone coming through from what I saw or read at least or something like that. Oh yeah. I finished my dresser project, guys, yesterday. I'm so excited about it. Look at her! My great grandpa made these, and then my dad had them growing up, and then I used them growing up, and then I got them back because they were at my mom's house for a while. For like years, basically. Pretty much since I left the house when I was like 19 or 20. Yep, yeah. Right. This is what they look like before, by the way. That's kind of like hidden, but you can see like how dingy they were. This is the top of the dresser, I want to say. But I sanded that bad boy down and you couldn't even see it anymore. Like brand new, basically. I got new handles for it because it just looks way better than like the big old like wooden ones. Sorry, Grandpa. I know, Slay Bob the Builder. Woo! I really enjoy working with my hands in my free time, doing little projects like that because I like was doing something like that with my hands and like being productive like that just makes my brain happy. It makes my depression go bye-bye and my anxiety go bye-bye. Because no thoughts, only sanding for hours and hours and hours. It's snowing. Oh, hopefully it doesn't last, Annie. I know exactly. Yep, they're gonna go to my kid next. Yep, because my dad used them when he was a kid. I used them when I was a kid, and then now hopefully my future, hopefully child will do that with yarn arts. Yeah, just like no thoughts, only stitch. That's wild. I admire people who can crochet. It's like witchcraft to me. I'm like, how do you do it? How do you make you're making these tiny knots, but it's like, it makes something then. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like me when thinking about literally anything woven, it's like, it's basically just tiny knots, but in a shape that makes sense. And I'm just like, you know, they need to do that. My sad is kicking in. Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry though, Phoebes. Oh, that is really hard. Oh, you know, only baddies get saddies. Oh, I empathize totally though. I get it. I've been trying to do all I can to stave off the inevitable saddies that I will get. The seasonal affective depression. I had to break out the sad lamp today. I have mine in my desk. I have not used it, but I think I'm going to just start using it. Preemptive sad protection. Crochet is fine because you can stick your hook into everyone, just freestyle. Knitting is like the wild west. Is it really? I guess I don't really like, I know the difference between like the knitting needles and like the crochet hooks. A sad lamp. So basically humans are complicated plants. I guess is the best way to describe it. We need sun, essentially. And then there's lamps that you can get. They're like happy lamps is what they call them. They're like little lamps that you can get. And then you literally just use them for like a minimal amount of time a day. And then it helps basically with like seasonal affective depression things. It's just different knots and loops. Cause I know that like you can mass produce like knitted things, but crochet is not. Correct? Like you can't do that. Summer's my sad. That's so backwards and so weird to me. It's your European bloodline. You're like, what is that? Why do I live in the desert in Texas or whatever, you know, in like an arid climate? Yeah, the heat, I bet. Jeff Bezos, the wonderful Amazon god, right? Yeah, it's just like, but you need, like, at first you need to be like super careful about like how frequently or how like long you use it. Basically, it's kind of like a slow, steady start sort of thing. There'll be good like instructions and stuff on it, but I never need sun. It gives me bad vibes. Oh, really? And I'm just like, I need it, and I stay inside. I'm an indoor kid. Well, actually, I can't even say that I'm an indoor kid because I really like outdoorsy things like camping and kayaking and canoeing and disc golf and biking. So I can't even really say, but I don't do them often enough, I think. But yeah. Go outside in the winter and get sun by going on a tank top or something, or flash the sun, right? Be like, by the way, Twitch is gonna play ads in a second, and then we're gonna get our booties building because I want to build this lounge for the Jelly Bean Legacy. So I'll see you guys in a second. Be right back.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Tatting, that's lace making with a shuttle. That's so cool. I have it. It's in a box somewhere that I brought in, actually. I have like a lace, like a doily that my grandma made, actually. I have a doily. I need to like soak it in like a gentle detergent or something in some lukewarm water because it's a little bit like yellowed with age. But yeah. I have this doily that she made. It's like oval shaped like this. I think it's about this big probably, but it's really cute. You know, one thing that I've always wanted to try is getting into like, what is it, macrame? Yep, I do have the whitening OxyClean stuff, actually. I use that crap all the time. Because bleach yellow stuff, and obviously it can like eat away at stuff if you're not careful. But that whitening OxyClean is so good. So good. I use it like all the time. Sewing again. My sewing machine misses me. Right. No, but my dad really was interested in getting into macrame. He was. And like, I just think they're so cool. Like, it's so interesting. Need to sew too. Yeah. My dad actually taught me how to like do basic sewing, actually. He learned from my grandma, who was a seamstress. And she like made a lot of clothes for the kid, like her, because she had 5 kids and they were like broke. So she'd like make them clothes. And then my dad learned how to sew because he's the youngest of 5. So he always hung out with grandma or mom, you know, while she was doing that. And like, my dad taught me how to sew. I can do like super basic things. I'm not like great at it because I haven't really practiced, but I understand like the concept and like kind of what to do a little bit. Because dad like at least started that. Hi, Danny. Hi, Polar. Hi, Lard. Good to see you today. Welcome on in. Oh, that's so cute. That's so special. I love stuff like that. I think Michael's mom might have made all of their stockings. I don't know though. Because she's really nifty. She does like cross stitch. And my dad was super cool. Just super chill. My parents were kind of like homesteaders in the not really super right-wing way. Does that make sense? Like my dad, like I didn't really have beef until I was like almost in my 20s. Like either in my 20s or like almost to my 20s. Because we had venison. Because my dad hunted and I hunted all the time. And then like he'd get a couple deer and then I would feed like our whole family kind of thing. And like they always gardened and canned food. So like I grew up on food that was literally like grown in my parents' garden. And like things that they like made. Yeah, exactly. I do like venison. I don't really care for the taste of beef all that much as I do venison. Non-consumerists, right? Yep. Right, Gloomchi, crazy liberal hunter here. Yep. I grew up with that. Opening season this weekend. It is. It is. I was like, something's brewing. I know what it is. I don't pay attention to it anymore, but I know what that is. Hi, Sam. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Mom came in and was like, oh, your boy's up, so I gotta go lurk and cook. Aw. All right. See you soon. That's so cute. I love venison. It's so good. I do like it. If you don't like the gamey flavor, if you make like stews with it, add a bay leaf. Trust me. It's only not good if you don't know how to cook with it. Bay leaves cut out the gaminess so freaking quick. Yep, they do. Bay leaf. My mom came in and, oh, that's so cute though. I love it. My mom even made our mac and cheese from scratch. Oh, that's awesome. Gamey is when you usually get a buck in rut. Yep. Yep. We have deer stands all the way around us. I know. I always know when it's the season. Yep. You're like, oh, something's happening. Because where I was in, gamey tastes like, how would you describe the taste of gamey? Like funky almost. It's like, not like pea. Earthy, like, yeah, like funky earthy. I wouldn't describe it as like pea, but more of like an earthier. I guess I almost like, I don't know how to describe it. Would it be like the dark, or like, thank you for the follow, by the way. Like sweaty almost. Yeah. It's like, I'm trying to like basically describe the taste of water to you. Do you know what I mean? Like, not like grass, but like acorny, right? It's like similar to what bottom feeder fish are. Oh, okay. So similar to like what bottom feeder fish are to the fishing community. So like it's got like a funky, fishy, bad taste to it. But it's that, but like meat, like not white meat, not like fish meat or whatever. The difference between beef and lamb. Okay, I've never had lamb before. Hi, Matt. Well, I've had gyros. Oh, knowingly, I've never knowingly had lamb. Let me say that. Hi, Maxie. Welcome on in. Hint of pea and earth, right? How do you know what pea tastes like? I'm just razzing you. Musky. Yeah, maybe musky is kind of like no, I'm razzing you. I know. Like the smell, I get it. Yeah, something that would kind of like make you suspicious. Yeah, that's why people are off-put about venison, because they can't get through the gamey flavor, but bay leaf cuts it out. It's magic and culinary things and science happening. Musky, I feel like musky definitely feels it. Yeah. Had venison but never noticed a funky taste. My dad was a really good cook though. Yeah. Like your dad probably, I feel like if you don't know how to cook with venison, then it can be bad. Because my parents always like would make chili with like ground venison and all that kind of stuff, or like straight up grill it and like marinate it properly. And then no one ever knew. Like, oh, I don't like venison. I hate venison. And then they'd literally like eat it. Like we're talking about like chili or something like that while they're eating the chili without knowing that it's venison, because like they know how to cook with that. I know venison stew is so good. What gamey is? This is so strange, right? No, that's crazy. I do like it, but I didn't have beef until I was in my early 20s because my family literally hunted. Because like I'm like, obviously you guys know where I stand politically. I'm super, super liberal, but I'm the type like a gun is a tool. But that's just the way that I grew up. Oh my God, Gloomy, thank you so much for the 12 months. I appreciate you. Been a vegetarian for most of my life. Venison is like not hoofed animals. I can't even say that. Like deer, moose. But don't they call moose venison as well? But deer for sure. I grew up with deer. Want to try elk? That'd be interesting. I was gonna say you can't even say hoofed animals because there's like cows. Right? I do think so. Gamey is more of an odd texture, hitting the back of my tongue rather than a taste. Yeah, I could definitely see that. It's more of like the experience and like the muskiness. It's like, you know, when you have gamey venison and like, yeah. Hi, welcome on in, Scheme. Good to see you. Elk is a good mix of venison and beef flavor. Is it really? Think you've ever had it? Right. That's crazy to me though. Yeah, I don't really like beef all that much. I like a steak every once in a while. But I prefer turkey, ground turkey over things, which will like put in poultry and stuff like that instead, in place of like ground beef. An international grocery store in my area and have a ton of exotic meats like gator and ostrich and elk. Oh, that's interesting. I've never had gator, but I've had frog before. Your deer runs in my backyard. Oh, right, I get it. They, I definitely think that they are such a gentle animal, but gosh, are they? They're kind of silly, goofy, stupid. They are kind of like, let's go play on the road. Whee! Like, they're too cute. I get it. I understand that. Hi, welcome. They're so dumb sometimes, but they're so like elegant and beautiful though. I really understand that as well. Love frog legs. I always thought it was so gross. It tastes like a mix of chicken and fish if I had to put words to it. I definitely tried it once to try it, but it wasn't like for me necessarily. It was not for me. Sport-time bison from the grocery store is so much better than beef. I also prefer turkey over beef, but bison is a very nice treat. Oh, I'll have to keep my eyes out for it. Don't enough wolves in the country, most of the country, to control the deer population, and deer are so rough in the environment, like when untracked. Yes. Yep. Exactly. Especially like, oh my God, Wisconsin, it's crazy. Like it gets really, really, really insane because sometimes they'll like just, you don't even have to have like a buck tag because they do something sometimes like called earn a buck, where you have to like get a buck before you can get, or you get a doe before you can get a buck. You have to earn it first. And then like limit you. But I've been out in like hunting seasons before where you can just like, if you have a tag, you can tag it because it's so bad because there's so many deer. A tag. Oh, you get a tag for both now, so you get a buck and a deer. Got it. Because I remember, yeah, I was like in high school. Yeah. I was in high school when we did my first hunting season when I was like in middle school, was just like, if you had a tag and you saw a deer, you could get it as long as it was like not a baby. It had to be like above a certain age. Um, no more earn a buck. Oh, really? So you just get a tag for both before CWD. Yes, that's true. Now they want them all gone, right? Very proud of yourself today. Did a 10-minute workout for the first time. Aw, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome on in. Slowly building up my endurance and workout routine. And I don't know if I lost any weight yet, but I feel so much better mentally. That's good. I feel like the mental, like, and just fit like that is such a huge shift. I really, really get that. Yeah, I remember CWD was like a huge thing because I remember we had to like, they had to do something with the jaw, like so they could check their teeth or like their lymph nodes or something like that. I was like in middle school. Deer tested positive for CWD, so the donor gave it another tag. Oh, wow. Oh, really? Yeah, no one ever. Brain and spine, that's what it was. That was like, I was in like 8th grade or something. 7th or 8th grade, I want to say. That was a long time ago now. No, not a lot of people really, because I don't really talk about this kind of stuff a lot because it's not something that I do nowadays. But right. It's the Wisconsin. But yeah, I don't think that I would enjoy it as much as I do nowadays. But I definitely have a lot of like warm nostalgia of my uncles and my cousins and things because we're in Richland Center, where like that was like a huge hub for like hunting camps, and people would come there because they have like way too many deer there, like way too many in that area of the state. Um, so it was a really good place to go hunting if someone enjoyed that. One side of my family is super heavy into hunting and been around in the world for it to donate some of the meat to local tribes and such. Yes. Yeah. I know there was a lot of people that would donate it to like the what do I want to say? A lot of people would donate it to the meat locker, and then they would donate it, like they would handle it responsibly and things, and then they would donate it to like families in need in the area, which is cool, you know. So there was a good way for that to go back into the community as like a free resource for people, especially if someone didn't like they enjoyed hunting, but they didn't like really like venison, or they had too much sort of thing. Yeah, prion diseases are very scary. Yep. 30 to 40 minutes watching something you really want to watch makes a difference in a good start in the morning. It does, bro, rather than like doom scrolling. I really, really get that. All right, I was like gonna try to salvage some of this, but nah, fam, we're not doing that. Goodbye. Yeah, prion diseases are super scary. It's a misfolded protein that basically corrupts the normal proteins, and there's nothing to manage or cure it. Yup. It probably ends are super scary. Hi, Missia. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one. We're getting ourselves started with some lovely little whatchamacallits. All right, now we're building. Hi, Beck. Welcome on in. So good to see you. How are you doing today? Thank you for the 18 months. You're amazing. Okay, so I want to build like a lounge, you guys, here. So what are we gonna do? I want to build a lounge. What would I even Google? Like rooftop lounge. Because this is gonna be like really like vibey and really like cool. Oh my God, I've got some ideas. Did I turn into a worm? I did not. That is a great question. Let me pull this up. Very swanky. But I do have a very important question for you guys before we get ourselves going though. Would you love me if I was a worm? Type yes. How much you are making for Jellybean YouTube then? I think all I want to do is like this lounge and then maybe like a museum. Because I feel like I need some core places for our Sims to like go on dates to or go visit or whatever and do things, you know? I know, I'm excited. We went to a what was it? Jimmy Buffett's like Margaritaville when we were in San Diego, and they had a really cool like rooftop situation up there and it was really neat. But I've got some ideas. I'm not doing pack limited with this one again. I want to make it all out. I want to go all out. I don't know how we're gonna do like the actual building or whatever, but it's gonna be interesting. I think it'll be kind of fun. All right, Beans, are we ready? Lena, send me a message. Lena would love me the most if I was a worm. Let me get my form ready for you. Chat and in and out lurking today. Hey, well, thank you so much, Micro. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing good. By the way, Michael planned like some sort of a thing for me for us to do this weekend. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have no idea, but apparently we're going somewhere. So I won't stream tomorrow, but I'll be back on Monday. So he planned like this little weekend thing. I have no clue what we're doing. It's a surprise. He's known about it for like weeks to a month probably. And I'm surprised he hasn't slipped up on accident. No, Slinky, I'm so sorry. This is actually a really big lot, y'all. It's a 40 by 30 up on top of this skyscraper. I know, it's so cute. I'm like, what are we gonna do? All right, Lena, here is your form. Congrats on being a worm lover. Heck yeah. So we're gonna do some looking at like a rooftop lounge now. Ooh, almost having like a cute little green space would be kind of fun. Like this. No! I'm sorry, Raya. You see the little planter boxes there? Those are base game. No, I'm just kidding. Something like that is kind of fun. But not picnic tables, obviously, because I want something to feel very like classy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God. I'm only going to the good one thing at the craft store. Also, he spends $45. It's so easy to do that. You're like, how'd that happen? Aw, Danny, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Fire pit, glass coffee tables, love seats. Yes, right. I think that is probably, ooh. Look at how fun this bar would be. Oh my God, that would be so cool. Like the bar and oh my God, the little lights on those things. We need like lots of like cushy furniture. You've been avoiding it for this very reason. Like deep down, I knew you're like, oh, you know that you're gonna like spend too much money when you go. Right? Listen, what happens in the craft store stays in the craft store. Ooh, a new ergonomic crochet hook. Yay, that's good. That'll be easier in your hands as you go along though. That'll be great. With rooftop lounges, lots of photos I find is normally bordered by plants. Yes. So they want to add like a cozy green aspect to it, like on top of this giant skyscraper, which I love that idea. Because there's ways that you can like modernize this, like this sort of. This is like a little more of a modern twist to it, I think. You do like your glass panel, and then you do like a border of all of the cool plants that are kind of all along the side. And of course we could do what we want with like the benches and stuff, but that's a cool idea. Oh my God. Should we have like, I feel like if we did like a really central bar, it would feel like a waste of space. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like I would be stuck working around it versus like off of the edge of it kind of thing. What brand did you get? Ooh, the Clover Armor, Clover Amour. They're nothing but trouble. I like that. I like the names of those. Those are so good. Some trees always grab the plant pots like the square ones and then put thin trees in. Yes. Or we could like build little planters or something. Hi, Casey. Welcome on in. Good to see you today. So, ooh, we could go like very romantic like this. Oh, like the little pergola thingies. We're looking up inspiration on what kind of a lounge that we want to make on top of this. I think this would be so fun. By the way, we're going to be playing Dress to Impress in probably about an hour and a half or so, just as a heads up. Today is the day. Oh yeah, there's a lot of like really good planters, like debug things in there as well. Love Shack starlights would work really well around the lounge. Yeah, the starlights. Are you talking about like the lights, the actual like lights that like that like stick to the wall or the ceiling? Oops, this is Mumbai. Oh my God. I feel so bougie looking at that. Where was that? Because like I accidentally opened a new tab instead, or like opened the window. Can I like just open the new image? Thank you. I love this so much. So different like levels. You guys thought that Nancy Landgraab's build is bad with platforms? Just you freaking wait for this, friends. Also gets to watch stream. Nice. I like it, Raya. You thought Nancy's house was bad, guys? Just you wait. Oh, this is so cool. This is in Dublin. Oh my God. Lounges are kind of like just a living room, but like out. I just described like, I don't know, a living room, but like out, not at home. Just with more expensive booze. Gonna be something fancy that Nancy will grasp her pearls at the amount of green, right? I wanted to feel like very modern and like classy and romantic and lots of little areas. Lanai, but make it bougie, right? So obviously a lot of these lounges have like sprawling areas. I was thinking about doing more of a central bar, but I feel like I would be very limited if I did that because I would have like less room to work on all sides. So I'd rather just have it like pretty much on like almost on one side of the build. A perfect patio. Boo! Boo! No, you're right though. It would be a perfect patio in my say. I use this to measure. By the way, it's super big brain. See, look at that. They're even. You don't have to count like some sort of a person who counts or something like that. My paycheck is going to be a sad and soggy this week because this work has been canceled. Aw, I'm so sorry, Casey. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I hope everything is going okay though, Casey. Oh my God. So stuck without power. That's wild. What kind of thing knocked it out? I think I remember you saying that. Can you remind me? The curved bars. Oh my God. See, I don't even know if I want this. Where is that bar though? Let me see. So I think this will kind of set the tone. I think you're right. We should look at the bars first and see like, what do we have to work with? Because we had like this bar that was Batu, obviously, but it's very like not what I want right now. So what kind of bars do we have to work with? We have like some of these. That one's not so great. I think that the Love Struck one might be it. Love Math Hate Counting, honestly, so real though. You know, guys, I'm feeling the Love Struck. I'm gonna filter Love Struck to see, do they have a regular size one? They have like a single tile, but do they have like a straight bar? Does anyone know, or is it only the curved one and like the single tile? Let's look up Love Struck. They have this wooden one. Oh, they also have this bar back too. They've got this. It's not really what I'm feeling here either though, for this one specifically. We got the compact bar. Oh God, the camera stuff is so weird here. Oh, like a mini hurricane hit the Pacific Northwest. Crazy wind, rain, and snows. A lot of Washington is out of power as well as some Oregon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry though. I think you're right. I think it's only like these three. We have the single tile. I'd want at least like a triple, but I think if we do this big rounded bar, we could do something like super cool. Wow. We can like line these up in a way that makes it look pretty. We could get that totally to work. Okay. A cyclone bomb? Yeah. That's wild. I hope that everyone impacted by that is as okay as they can be, you know? That's the most we can ask for right now, I think. Bomb cyclone, when it hit, like when hot and cold air collide and make a version of a hurricane. That's so crazy. Yup. I've seen those occur before for sure. That's wild. We need to look up like, what's it called? I want like the bar. I see the seating, which is really cool, but like, what does the bar look like? How big is this building? I could see us having something like indoor and outdoor. Yeah, those curtains and canopies. I know, Laura, that would be so cool. Or even like spandrels with curtains that we like attach to them if we want like a different look too. I so am seeing lots of like big windowed vibes all along the edges. Even if I make like a half wall and make our own, we could totally do something like that. We could also, I love the idea of like a platformed planter that runs along the perimeter of it as well, like this on this side of the glass, like the inside of the glass. I like this weird shape thing that we've got going on here. With like so you have like some sort of like a covering-ish looking thing, but then you have ways that you can hang lighting if you want to, like big chandeliers. Oh my God, that's so cool. That's way too many chairs. My anxiety can't help this. It's like a U-shaped bar. The glass or no roof for the stargazer aspect. Yes, right. This is like almost 19. This is almost like Art Deco mixed with like weird neon 80s things in a way. Doesn't that give you like Art Deco, but like more 80s neon? That's so interesting. I kind of like that. Like it's like a DJ booth, but make it a bar, basically, kind of thing. That's kind of cool. This is in Mexico, I guess. That really does feel like Art Deco. And then we could look up. Oh my God. That's so cool. That is so cool. So would I do this like greenscape in the middle is like a divider and then you have like all these little booths with couches in it? That would be so fun. You could eat, oh, you could do that with platforms, you guys. Oh, there's so much. I'm almost overwhelmed because I like all of this. Does that make sense? Oh, that's So cool. That doesn't really fit the vibe that I'm thinking though, but like, I don't know what I'm thinking also. Uh-oh. It's like, uh-oh. It's like lagging. Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, okay. All right, we're good. I think I'm good. Okay. Oh. All right, we're better. That makes me feel so much better. Rooftop bars. Oh God, we're like having so much. I don't even have that many tabs open. Why are you being temperamental? Come on. Anyway. I think it was stuff loading on that site that was kind of being a lot for me. I do miss that one that we found. Where did I find that? With that greenscape that was kind of in the middle. Because that was really cool. We're looking up, if you guys are coming in, we're looking up inspiration right now. Here we go. Cottontail Lounge. Oh, like the big fancy swanky chandelier. Oh, that's kind of fun. Oh, like a big fountain. Connected the border planter platforms. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. There's like little booths here. Honestly, this right here, like this big, the big, huge, the massive Jenga thing would have been so fun for them to add to the backyard patio stuff pack. Like those big yard games that you see. I'm kind of sad that they didn't add stuff like that though. Oh, come on. Where did it? I just want the image. Because I don't want your whole website like here. It didn't actually open that tab. Oh yeah, I don't know what's even gonna happen here. Am I crazy? Am I just not seeing it anymore with the green? Oh, here it is. It's literally right here. This website is terrible. I think it was basically that website that was like loading a whole bunch of stuff that was causing all those issues. Hi, Bo. Welcome on in. How you doing? We're looking up on what kind of things we want to do for like a rooftop lounge. Yay! Your account's all set up. That's exciting. We're gonna play Dress to Impress. I know, yeah, that last picture. Yeah, this one here. I really like this. I need to figure out like what the actual building where the bar is gonna be though. Like, because I think that we have to have an elevator for your Sims to get up here. Yeah, like you have to have an elevator and like a mailbox and stuff up here for the lounge. So I gotta make that somehow. Yeah, the coffee table at the fire pit is so good. Like this is so cool with like the big pergolas everywhere. Then we've got the planter boxes. I don't know why they want a mailbox. That's a great question though. It's weird because it's not like a residential lot or anything like that. But the way this like this love seat thing is like divided here with all these little seats everywhere. And like also this bar with the bar back thing and all the little lights. And then there's also this. This feels a little bit more, I don't know. A new bubblegum gen found a sim at the wild, in the wild. She was instantly attracted to and a good social compatibility. I love it when that happens. That's great. That's so fantastic. I think I'm more or less drawn to this one a little bit more specifically. If I don't say, you know what I mean? And I think it's that, but we'll see how this translates into the Sims. But we need to figure out where I want to put the structure, I guess, is kind of where we're going to start here. And whether or not I want it to be like tall walls or if we want it to be like medium or something. But honestly, something like having like a almost like an angled building or something like that would be kind of fun. Or we did something like this, maybe potentially. So I got like 4, and whether or not I want it to be like as wide as it is or whatever. It's kind of the question too. This is 4, and then this comes here. Because then I could also move it down this way. Okay, so we've got 2 on the perimeter, like all the way around. Bubblegum Sim rolled to have 4 kids and really considering just adopting the 4th. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? That's so crazy. I mean, why not? If you feel like it fits your story, like Bubblegum's probably like, I'm done being pregnant. See you never kind of thing. I could see that. Oh, this would be so cool. Where's like a really, what kind of big archway would you imagine that's like really grand and really cool? We could almost mix almost industrial vibes with like a nice cozy feel too. I think that would be kind of fun. No, that's too much of a barn door. But I like the idea of this lounge, like the door, the archway being open already. So like you don't have to open the door to go in. You just like literally step in. But this is like the actual bar, I want to say. Like where people can go to buy their drinks. And then the rest of this is just like the lounge, outdoor areas, or maybe like a little pergola spot. But then again, like, should we have it be more open maybe? But I think if we did this as like one bar maybe, or even like we could do 2 here. See, that kind of defeats that whole purpose though, especially with this being like as thin as it really is, because then I could go like that. We'll see what this looks like. If I can like make that a little bit bigger, or even these too. Maybe a little bit wider on the side. My Sim is male, but his whole thing is that he's a player and one of those cringe, like how to date women YouTubers. So he hides his children, what? From his following, but usually is a decent father behind the scenes. Minus the whole hiding them from my image. Oh, wow. That's wild stuff, though. That's crazy. Like, I really enjoy seeing you guys kind of get into your storylines with your Jelly Bean Sims, though, with your Jelly Bean Legacy stuff. I just think that's so much fun. That's so fantastic, actually. I love this. Okay, so I'm gonna go like that. We've got, oh, this one is like a little bit longer too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we are. So go like that. I still don't even know if we want like the weird wing things either. See, that's kind of like one of the issues. So maybe I'll change my screen back to this now. I need to like brainstorm exactly how I want the lounge to like look. Like, do I want it multiple levels? Because that's what I'm struggling with here right now, is because I don't want it to feel necessarily like out of place, but I also don't want it to be like too small but not too big. I just don't know. Here. Okay, so maybe what I should try to focus on is like trying to figure out what we want this here. Wait, it is very smart, but it's not for their well-being. It says online presence. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Oh, so like the, how to date women YouTuber. So he hides his children from his following, but he's actually a decent father behind the scenes. Nice. So that's such an interesting take though. I kind of like that vibe, you know, like he hides the fact that he has his children. Oh, wow. I couldn't ever imagine like as a content creator, you know, I couldn't ever imagine masking who I am. If that makes, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I don't think I could do that. I mean, like, there's to me, there's like definitely a point of protecting your kids from like online presence and stuff and making sure that they aren't going to be impacted. Excuse me, like impact who you are, or that they're not impacted by who, like, I'm not going to show my kid online kind of thing, if that makes sense. I don't want them to be impacted by that. Personal Simstagram. Oh, Nalani does post to her personal Simstagram, so maybe one day I'll make the drama happen where they found out he has children. Oh, that would be so good. Oh my God. And you're like, oh no, what happened? How did people find out? Oh my God, what a shocker. It's always really interesting to see that. Okay, I hate this. All right, on to the next shape. I just didn't like the angle. I think I lost too much to an angle, if you know what I mean. Maybe like like where do people buy their drinks? You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm struggling with right now. Like, I feel like when we get our foundations set up, no pun intended, it's gonna be just fine. Oh my God. Oh, that's kind of like, okay, it's like a double level. So like there's a restaurant and bar, and then there's like a lounge up top. Okay. There's something like that. That's kind of cool. This is obviously on like a much smaller scale. Oh, they've done something fun with like the roofs here. And like an industrial vibe. Yeah, but like I also think you can blend like industrial. I was thinking of that too, Saggy. But then you do like a nice like art deco twist to things, kind of like the things that we see in Lovestruck. Like you see this bar with like that velvet look to it, or that might be a couch. But either way, like you could see that on the front of a bar too. You could blend those elements really easily together, I think. Moonsocks, thank you so much for 16 months. How are you doing today? I'm so glad to see you. Welcome on by. You could definitely blend like industrial, eclectic, something. I'm just trying to figure out like the shape of the building, because obviously we don't have like a bottom floor where the bar would be and then you bring your drinks up, or like whatever. Or maybe it's just like a little alcove kind of thing. Maybe it's not a building at all. Maybe it's just like a strip or an area where you come, like there's like bathrooms on the side and like maybe some seating under like an awning, and then the rest of it is open. Maybe that's the way that we have to do that. You know what I mean? So maybe that's it. So like, I don't think that I want to, maybe we do it on this side, because on this side would be kind of fun rather than like along the back of it, because I feel like that's just a lot. So maybe do this all together. Oh, Saggy's like, I already want this. They still haven't built it, right? I'll make you regret that. I'm just kidding. What a big compliment, though. Thank you. Okay, so maybe it's going to be on this side, so it's not so big. So I'm going to take this wall, and then we're going to do some measuring, because this is how I measure things. So I need to like bring this in by 2. So this is even if I do decide that I do want it to be even in the first place. You know what I mean? His only redeemable quality is being a good, oh my God, a good father to his kids, but he's a serial cheater. Oh my God. That's terrible. So maybe also thank you for the person who ended up doing the little what do I want to call it? The 15 minutes on the Roblox thing. That is so sweet of you. I really appreciate that. So, you know, maybe he's actually like a little more like his content than he lets on in his personal life. You know what I mean? Like maybe he genuinely sort of like believes that or believes in the fact that he's like a womanizer. We're talking about like a Sims like thing, by the way, not like a person. Yeah, yeah, at least he's not like a serial unaliver, right? That's kind of it. That's real. So maybe he like is a good dad and like pretends to his spouse that he's a good partner, but then he cheats. You know what I mean? Like maybe he like cheats and she thinks he's a good guy, but like he's actually the guy who he is on camera kind of thing or something. He's living a lie to her and lying to her about everything. Oh my God. Or his partner, you know? Something like that. Ooh, the tea. Like I'm thirsty for that tea already. That's delicious. Okay, I think I like this archway potentially. This is a really strong potential for me right now. I think I might bump this down to be like a medium wall, but we'll find out exactly how I want it to work. Or if I want it to actually be like a medium one. But um so I'm trying to think about like where is that bar? So it's gonna be under Lovestruck for sure. Right. I love me some storytelling. Like, well, that's such a pretty bar. This one's from For Rent. I don't think I've actually like looked at that one before, but like the little flowers on it is so gorgeous. Or no, that's For Rent. Oh my God, that's so pretty. I do like that pattern a lot. Okay, this one is Life and Death. That's not quite what I want. I think I am still indeed leaning towards the Love Struck stuff because of that Art Deco look that we really liked. Like this one, and then they have that big rounded one. That is right here. The vibe I'm going for, he's really complicated because I rolled a good relationship dynamics with all of his children, right? Oh my God. At least he's like trying, actually trying to not be a piece of trash to his kids. You know, like he's not making his adult problems his kids' issue, if that, you know what I mean? Um, so maybe there is like, I can fix him. Maybe there could be something where he's like, you know, a piece of him is like the goodness is struggling to come out or something like that. We can fix him, Mary. We can fix him. This is not at all toxic at all whatsoever. I really wish this weren't rounded. I'm gonna be real. I'm struggling with the shape. You know, it'll be fun. I want to see what one of these will actually look good in here. Hold on, let me. Ah, farts. Ah, farts. Oh man, oh no. I really wanted this to go. I'm so sad right now. I'll explain in just a second. Because I was hoping that I'd be able to get this rounded part like this. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I can. Hold on. I can just do that. Hold on. All right. I'm trying new things with this, y'all. Hello. Hello? What time are we playing Dress to Impress? We'll probably play Dress to Impress at around maybe 1 p.m. Central. So about an hour or so. Okay, yeah, that was weird that I couldn't like delete that. Good luck, soldier, right? Honestly, you're real for that. Okay. Imagine this is like the bar inside. Like you walk up and it's like up on a little platform. Oh no. It's fine. No one look. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Okay. This is fine. This is like super fine. I'm very, very okay right now. Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna win this fight. Okay, so maybe the bar itself won't be platformed. Maybe it's just this. All right, friends. Okay, platform out on the wall and drag it back. That would have been a good idea too. Okay, so we've got like our little rounded bar moment. I'm gonna make this bigger because yikes. But see, and then wait, what kind of like bar stools could we find? We're gonna go in here. I'm gonna find some bar stools. What do we have? I think I won. I know, right, Jake? I think I've succeeded. I'm so excited right now. Heck yeah. I have no idea what one of these are gonna be the ones that we like use, but that's cute. Is that not adorable with these chairs? We might pick like obviously a different swatch or even a different bar stool altogether, but I really like the vibe of these bar stools. They're so cool. They're different. They're from high school years. Something like that is so cool. Or like even the ones from Love Struck itself. But that's a detail that we can manage later, I think. So that's all that you can like clip there. I know, isn't it such a cute round bar? Because I think this would work where right here, like you step in and then they can like just sit down. So it's right up against the edge. Because I think that's a little bit too close for comfort, but this looks nice and even. So I think this is totally what we're gonna do. But I really like that so far. I really want to try to blend like Art Deco mixed with industrial a little bit. I know it's going to be a little bit hard to like imagine, but I think we can do it. Yeah, no, the Sims 3 reaction to a broken object is very dramatic, isn't it? It's like, dude, calm down. It's so fun. I love that. Oh, my brother texted me. Oh, never mind. I thought it was something, but it was just a meme. I thought it was something related to the holidays. I gotta put my phone on the charger though. There we go. What's the goal with this build? I want to make like a really vibey lounge, like a rooftop lounge. Obviously there's like a bajillion different ideas kind of coming together. This was mostly to figure out how we wanted to handle the actual building that's on this rooftop. So it's not just like chairs on a roof kind of thing. Like the place where you can actually go to get your drinks. So here's some ideas, I guess. I don't know. I was just kind of seeing there's got some indoor seating, which I think we'll do. But I like the idea of having some sort of like an awning. Yeah, exactly. Chicago does love their rooftop bars. But like, I think the vibe that I really want to try to go with is industrial mixed with like Art Deco a little bit. So you kind of have like a really charming twist, but with like some industrial vibes going on at like the core of the building, but the decor is kind of, we can make it blend really well, I think. But like the thing that inspires me here is obviously we have like these little living room islands that are kind of everywhere, and you have like these sofas that are butted up next to each other with like the tables so you can kind of sit and vibe and hang out. And then the thing that I like from this is like all the greenery that could like span there, and then you have like all of these big glass walls that kind of span around the perimeter. But this one that really spoke to me is like all of these little like booths that are kind of made by this terrace that's here, and like all these trees, so you bring in like your greenery and whatever else. But one thing that I'm seeing that's pretty consistent with all of these, except for like this one, is like there's a lot of plants pretty much everywhere. Just tons of plants. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do with like this building here specifically, but we'll figure it out as we always do. But I really wanted to reserve this area to like draw out a lot of different like little levels and different like hangout spots. But I'm also kind of wondering how practical it would be if there's only one bar. Because I think we'll have like the indoor bar and then maybe have like an outdoor one that's kind of under an awning, like up on a platform kind of thing. Sky Garden in London. Sky Garden London. All right, let's see. Oh my God, that's so cool. The Sims 4 could literally never. That's so cool. Oh my God. That roof is so epic. And like a giant like patio that's kind of jutting out. Is this the elevator? It looks like it's the elevator that brings you up. Hi Cam, welcome on in. How are you today? So glad to see you. Welcome on by. I really hope you're having a good day. We are currently trying to build a big ol' honkin' thing. I know that's so pretty. Um so like I've got the idea of like the rooftop bar here. Penthouse kind of rooftop lounge. So we're redoing the Stargazer lounge that came with City Living. I'm using all packs for it though, because this is for Jelly Bean Legacy stuff. So I'm just trying to see. I love this whole thing. I think we're gonna have like a secondary bar over here, but it's like not inside. It's like under an awning kind of thing. That like maybe is in the middle of a bunch of like stuff. Okay, so I think this is kind of cool. And then we're gonna do something like I could do like little wings like this or something, maybe. Like that. Ooh, and then those are like a little bit wider than I necessarily really wanted them. Those are 4. Okay. And they are straight across. Um, so something like that. I'm going to bring this all together. So it's like just one big room, at least on the inside so far. Maybe even bring this one out. So there's like more room. So it doesn't feel so claustrophobic when you walk right in the front door. It's like not directly in your face because I can't bring this in any further because of those rounded parts. I know penthouse lots. I know this is going to be so interesting. I don't really build up here like this. So this is like a different vibe for me yet again, especially like directly after Nancy's house. This is going to be a very interesting polar contrast here. Should we do like cool staircases kind of coming up? Finicky rooms art looks so good. I know, I think I like that too. Just a big circular platform with that. It's like, oh, they were basically begging to be put together, weren't they? Should I think the stairs. I'm thinking of the stairs that are going to go on the outside of or to the upstairs of this. Would it be better to make them Where would I put the elevator though? Also, these are uneven, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, we're good. Like, where would you put an elevator? What are we building? Hi, Nikki, welcome on in. I'm currently building a rooftop lounge elevator. So let's look up an elevator because you have to have an elevator for them to get up here. Apartment elevators. And we have like a bunch of these. Oh, so we could do some like really cool looking ones too. Because, stop. Lovestruck had these? I didn't even look at these. Oh my God, I didn't even notice that we had elevators in Lovestruck. Elevator is easier. Like L-shaped stairs, right? Well, I mean, your elevator will bring you down. Well, up. This is where you like come in on the lot. I didn't even know Lovestruck had these either. Same. I knew like obviously we had from City Living and then this. Ooh. University. These ones feel very 1920s to me for some reason. I think it's the doors. But let's see. I think this one is really cool. This one's like obviously way taller, and for some reason it's letting me use it, but this one does come with some cool like swanky swatches on it that I think we'll end up using with this one instead. Because it does have some cool ones. Right, they definitely did give 1920s, didn't they? Function, going up a floor, not just down. I agree. That it's not just like a door where they like teleport to, you know what I mean? Working on my holiday shop to work today. Nice! That's exciting. I didn't have time to like actually start this build last night, even though I wanted to. It was, oh yeah, these ones are like the grungy ones. Or use one of these fancy ones. It's either gonna be like one of these, or like this one. This one is really cool. Like, even if we go with the black, that is such a fun vibe for the elevator. I think I may mess around with that one. Oh, you know what would be really fun? If we did something like kind of central. Oh no, do I? Uh-oh. Okay. Something that's kind of central. Hi Tanika, welcome on in. How are you doing today? I'm so glad to see ya. Did that actually, oh, that did satisfy it. Good. I'm so glad that you're doing good. Thanks so much for coming on in. Let me make sure that this is all like straight across. I'm pretty sure that it is, but just visually, we're looking good. Okay. Okay. So I could do something like some sort of like I don't know if I want to do like a flat square with things on it, or if we want to do something that is more like this, like a big hipped roof. Hi, Anthony, welcome on in. How you doing today? So glad to see ya. Hey, mediocre. Thank you for misting for your gift sub. I love that. How you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Thanks so much for stopping by. So nice. I feel like it calms your eyes, right? The grayscale filter on my phone for the first time is kind of cute. Nice. No, I get that though. That's awesome. How fun. See, I don't think that I like this as much because this is like a medium wall and it just feels like, okay, at this point it feels very top heavy. Oh, your lunch break now, getting back to work. Nice. That's great. Did you see the sneak peek yesterday of the I think I'm gonna do a trellis. I don't like the roof. Did you see the sneak peek yesterday of the website progress that I made? I'm no mediocre or anything. Just saying. I didn't. Oh, it's okay. It's like I'm basically like hosting my save file on there kind of in a way. But think of it as you can like look at almost like a Zillow listing sort of thing, but for each of the lots that we've built. Where'd you put it? Oh, just Wix. So it's nothing like super special or anything. I'm not magical and smart with like programming. I'm good at like the using my brain to like think of things though. Thank you. This is going to be a lounge is what this is going to be. I hope you're doing well today. Good to see you. I'll help where I can for sure. There might be something that I might need like a pointer on, be like, what is this? Does that make sense? Like, what is this specific thing? Oh no, I can't save until I put these on here. Oh honey, we're gonna put these up here. I'm literally just gonna slap these in this room. Y'all. A dining table. A love seat. Refilled your water vessel. Nice. Somebody charged about $100 an hour. For you, I'll charge like 150. You turd. You turd. I can pay in stickers. I'm just kidding. Not me. Like, imagine like we go to like a bartering system, like in society or something, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I can pay you with stickers or like a high five and like a cabbage or something. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if that would be it. The barter has been all the advice. That's true, right? Thing with stickers, Cicero's like, say less. Say less. That's funny. Oh man, oh man. Why is this not okay? I feel like this is not where this is supposed to go because it looks too fancy for this. A wild, I will trade crochet good for grains. Little bit. High five and a cabbage. I'm screaming. Yeah. Like, that's all I have, I swear. Oh my God. Please, my family is starving. My cabbages. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh man. Hey, listen, I have the best ideas. Thank you. I'm just kidding. I really don't. I really do not. Not even a little bit. Oh boy, I'm so excited for this to lag my build. Okay, so I'm trying to make like an awning situation in here. Maybe I should like stretch this out a little bit. Trying to get back to work. I'll see you later. I'll bring cabbages. Oh my God. Imagine though. I mean, they try to pay us in pizza parties. Why not cabbage? I'm just saying. You think I'm kidding? Just... Oh, my Lanta. You bring the cabbage, I saute it in some butter and onions and garlic. Heck yeah, say less. That actually sounds good though. I unironically love cabbage. Yes! Yeah, there, oh my God, yeah, you guys, there's a Black Friday sale for The Sims going on right now. You can get like a lot of Sims 4 packs. For like 60 to 50% off right now. So like, if you guys are wanting that, do that. If you do decide to buy any packs or anything, I do have a code, by the way. For how long? Let me double check my message. I got one from the Creator Network. Let me double check. It's like a Black Friday sale. Clearly it's not Black Friday. Lovestruck may or may not be on sale. Let me double check. Okay, so this sale is running from today until or yesterday through December 4th. So Lovestruck is 25% off. So we have Island Living 60% off, Cottage Living is 50% off, High School Years is 50% off, Growing Together is 50% off, Horse Ranch is 50% off, For Rent is 38% off, and Lovestruck is 25% off. So yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of in sale, really intense sales going on right now. If you guys do decide to pick one up, I do have a code. I get 5%, which is pretty cool, but I'm actually really surprised that Lovestruck is on sale right now already. Then again, we did just come out with a new pack, Life and Death. So I guess I'm not really surprised because they always do that. What are we building today? Hi, we're building a really big lounge. I know, I'm honestly pretty surprised about it because I feel like it just came out, but then also they do give discounts on packs that are not like the newest expansion pack. Hello. Oh wait, I forgot to extend that. It is crazy, isn't it? Can't bundle for rent. Oh man. Yeah, it does get a little bit weird, doesn't it? Growing together because you talk so highly about it, it's great. Growing together honestly really changed, like legitimately changed the game for me. It made me, that was the beginning of me enjoying gameplay, was growing together, honestly. Because I was like okay with gameplay, but it just didn't hit the way that I wanted it to, if that checks, you know what I mean? It just didn't hit the way that I needed it to. Oh man, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back this up by one more, or actually move it in one more. I love this song. Oh my god, I love State Champs. I'm so bummed. Like, we might be able to go, because State Champs is playing right now, but like, if we don't go to TwitchCon, because basically they're in the Midwest whenever we're in TwitchCon, like in our area. In the last 2 years, we haven't been able to see them because we've been at TwitchCon when they're in town, which really sucks. Like a lot. But if we don't go to TwitchCon next year, that would be really sad. But then also I might be able to see State Champs then. That's still a huge might. So it would kind of be like a win-win or a lose-win situation. Like, oh man, I don't get to go to TwitchCon, but also I get to see my favorite band. Maybe. Can't do bundles. I'm gonna say refused by the Star Wars pack. Aw, that's understandable. Daisy Grenade? Really? I think Daisy Grenade opened for... I think it was Daisy Grenade that opened for Fall Out Boy on certain tour dates earlier this year. Because I can't remember. I don't think it was Daisy Grenade. Maybe it was. I got to see them in like Iowa earlier this year. And like Hot Mulligan. But that's cool. Hi, Goonie. Welcome on in. I'm doing good today. We're building a lounge for our lovely Jelly Bean Legacy. And what I'm trying to do is create like this cool trellis moment here. Why did I do that? That is the wrong object that I wanted to make. You guys, I'm so good at building sometimes. Do bundles anymore. No, that's so real though. I get it. What about Batu do you not like? Just out of raw curiosity. I always like to hear like why someone doesn't really enjoy a pack the way, you know, like in some way, because I always love hearing your guys' perspective on things. So it's not me like challenging you, of course. The Star Wars pack is one of the prettiest stone floors though. That part though. EA app packs are in order. No. Yeah. Like it's literally just chaos. Yeah, they're not really in any order. Like I would feel better if they were at least in alphabetical order or like release order. Or something. Heaven and Iowa, they did. They sure did. They're like, I think Patrick was like, this is extremely necessary for us to play right now. Like, we haven't played this one like in a long time, so I figure it's time. So they sang Heaven and Iowa. Because I think that like, I think, was it? I don't remember if it was like Iowa City or whatever, or Des Moines or whatever. I don't remember where it was. I know that that was like a core piece of their development as a band because it's in the Midwest and they're from Chicago, like Fall Out Boy is. So he's like, I think Des Moines was super special to them as they were like a growing and developing band, which makes total sense. One of my sons gets the Star Wars bucket list item, so I'm finally forced to do that gameplay. I did it a little bit on, we did like a Star Wars Day thing, where I like, oh no. We did like a Star Wars Day thing, where I played like all those packs and whatever, but I didn't really personally care for the gameplay, but I really like the creative sim and the build buy. But from a gameplay standpoint, it's kind of blah. I'll follow up 3 times. Nice with Bring Me the Horizon. Oh, they're a good one. I got to see Bring Me the Horizon years ago now at this point. Years ago. I don't like this pattern, guys. I don't know what we're doing, but I don't like it. Batu because I'm not really interested in Star Wars. No, that's understandable. I will say though, I was pleasantly surprised. I say this as a Star Wars fan who like tries to compartmentalize that away from like The Sims so I can be as subjective as possible. I was really surprised at how usable a lot of the items were, though, because they're not like super Star Wars core. They can be, but like you can use them in a lot of different applications. Yeah, the gameplay was really lacking. Yeah, the build by stuff though, right? I don't regret the fact because I got it on sale, right? I've seen Fall Out Boy twice now. Once was in Warp Tour and like, oh god, it was when they were handing out. They were like walking through the crowd, handing out paper sleeved copies of Take This to Your Grave back then. In Warp Tour, and I was like in middle school, and I got to see Fall Out Boy way back then. And I listened to that thing until that CD fell apart. Literally. I think it actually shattered in my I'm old. I think it actually shattered in the CD player, which that happened to one other game, and that was Diablo 2. I had a game, like the disc exploded in my computer because I played it too much. Like it literally just like, fuck! And then it like, there was a huge crack and like, it was horrible. Yeah, no, literally. Right, Dan's like, hey, watch it. That's controversial information now. Can anyone think of like a cool pattern that isn't just tiny little squares all over the place in here? With the general concept, I agree. No, Cicero, it really does feel very out of place. Like the Batu stuff does. I'm definitely with you there. What's this design, you ask? It's chaos. Yeah, CDs could definitely do that. Like diagonal, you think? You know, I like the way you think. I might get rid of these ones and just start with the outside part because I feel like I'm just gridding it too weirdly, so it doesn't really work because it's rectangular. And I'm trying to work with squares. You know what I mean? So I think that's probably what I'll end up doing is this. Yeah, Star Wars, I agree that Star Wars, I feel like it doesn't really suit the normal sim stuff. It just feels like the EA like cash grab thing a little bit. I'll be the first to tell you that. Like, but not enough to buy it even on sale. Right. Now that makes sense. Yeah, if you abuse them enough, they would crack and shatter. I've done it to a couple CDs before. Yep. They would like crack and shatter. And it was just like, yep. Especially if you play Diablo 2 for hundreds of hours, even thousands of hours. And then it would like, the disc, you know, just spin it in your computer and then just crack. Do the gameplay when there's a kid or teen that is a nerd and they go for vacation. And you can pretend they're like in Disney. You know, you actually go to Batu and you're like, no. In this save, it's Disney. This is Disney. Exactly. Yeah, no, 100%. That's like the smartest way to go about it, I think. I love that idea. That's so funny. Oh, this is kind of cute. It's definitely like not centered. Oh man, that hurts my brain too. Sims partnered and did a Disney collab. Oh my god. That would be so interesting if they did something like that. That would be really, really interesting. How would they? What would they do? I guess they would just give us a bunch of dresses, like the Disney princess dresses, probably. I would imagine. Right? Like they would, right? I think they might just make the park. Oh yeah, like maybe I could see it being like a Create a Sim pack. Have an expansion. Oh my god, maybe. Imagine if that's how we get theme parks and hotels. And that's just the Disney. Thank you, Michael Mouse. Thank you, Michael Mouse. Wouldn't want to see Sims dress up as Disney princesses. I know, I wouldn't either. Resort pack, imagine. Move it back one tile again, right? I'm thinking about it. You can get a job as a character. That would be kind of cute. See, I'm trying to create like a big awning situation that's gonna go all over this. So maybe I even just like extend this here so it's not. The image is in my head, but it's kind of like you have the image in your brain, but it's not translating onto paper for you. Does that make sense? It's kind of how I am feeling at this very moment in time. Then you and wifey can make your pool places. Oh, that'd be so good. Hey, dinosaur, welcome on in. How are you doing today? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm trying to make a rooftop lounge, and I'm trying to make like some sort of a cute little, like an awning situation. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start all over. I know this is going to be so frustrating, but oh, she that had like a water slide. Oh yeah, no, she totally did do the water slide. That would be so cool. I wish that we had like a water park thing. A water park like stuff pack would be so flippin' fun. Where you have like water slides that you can like make. Um or no, this is not the Landgraab house. No, this is a rooftop lounge that we're doing. The Landgraab house is done. Welcome on in though. Hi, dinosaur. Um, so this is gonna be like a big pillar situation that's kind of like coming in. Maybe I just make it like single. Exactly like that build that I did for Clem. Yeah, like the actual water park build that we made. That would be so good. Exactly, one for like a normal pool, right? Because I miss having a water slide in our pools in The Sims 4, like for sure. That is something that would be really, really cool to have again. Maybe I just make it one high. I'll figure it out though. So what I'm kind of thinking about trying to do, it's obviously a rectangle. Making this and then making this like maybe narrower going here, like it's a little walkway place covered so you can like exit the elevator and then go to the bar if you want to, but there's still like a little covering. And then we have like another little covering that's like around here for like tables and stuff like that. Just underneath this, and then we have like others that are like open to the sky entirely. Okay, so it's 4 and then it's like 2 up there. So this is definitely not like centered, but I'm not mad about it. I don't even care if it's not centered. A Disney pack on roller coasters that are not just a rabbit hole, right? Oh man. Unfortunately, I think with the way The Sims 4 is built, at least I want to be wrong about this, don't get me wrong. I have a feeling that we would probably be stuck with like the rabbit hole roller coasters and stuff like that. I have a very strong suspicion, but I want to be wrong about that. So I could do something like this, and then it's like little trellises. So it's like little X's maybe. Okay. I want to see what this would look like if I went like this. Where like divide it. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay. She's cute. I don't mind that. And then we might, I might add like some sort of like a pillar situation here. Or, oh, you know, it'd be fun. But then it's like, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh my God. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate that, mediocre. Will it have color? Oh yeah, this should have color. Nancy, at least at this point, I do not believe owns this one, thankfully. Even though she probably owns like the majority of the real estate in this world or in The Sims, because she's Nancy. All right, I almost want like an industrial-ish style vibe, sort of, but I don't think I want like those ones all over the place, like this archway that we have. But what I'm thinking, where's the Batu one? Like the really long, skinny archway. I think it's either like a single wall or like a short wall or a tall wall, and I can't remember what one it is. But I also don't know like what archway I want. Am I like staring right at it? Because they have that Batu archway, right? Like, am I crazy? It's like right here. No, maybe it's not Batu. What is it? It's literally just like a huge, long, rectangular, like wide archway. Am I insane? I'm not seeing it anywhere, guys. I don't know where those are. Archways and the lattice swatched update? Yes, yeah. Those aren't the ones that I'm thinking of though. Growing together? No. What? It might be debug. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me see if I have some of these filters off. Oh my God. It's definitely Batu, like it has to be. There's no other pack where it could be. Oh my God, it's debug? What? Oh, that's really underwhelming. I thought it had more of a... Okay, never mind. I thought it was like more of a texture than just that. Oh man, that's really disappointing. Never mind. Okay. All that for nothing, y'all. That's wild. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that that was like a debug archway thing. That's weird. I didn't... And the fact that it's like a functioning one or like it snaps to the wall too instead of just being like an object. Which Sims 3 pack had the roller coaster? Do you guys remember what Sims 3 pack had the roller coaster? I know the Sims 1 had a roller coaster. It was like a little mini roller coaster though, and it came with like the magic one. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking about doing like a custom archway, like with a, let's see, something similar to this here, like these ones with like spandrels. I have no idea like what colors I want to do or anything like that, but that's definitely the vibe that we can do for sure. So we could do this, and then I'm just gonna select some random old color that we're definitely going to be like replacing it with at some point or another. Yeah, I have no idea what it's gonna be, but I don't think it would be this one because that's just not what I want. Cozy, cool, industrial vibes. Because we have like a beam from Eco Lifestyle that we could use, like quite literally. And then it does come in like a lot of really cool colors. So maybe we'll do something similar to that. I'd like to see what happens with this. Could go down a little bit. Boop! Oh man, Eco Lifestyle. Do we have anything? I don't think we have like a spandrel that came with Eco Lifestyle, but we did have this one. We had like the exterior wall trim or whatever, and it was this. And it was like this little I-beam thing. But maybe I could get rid of the spandrel because this kind of hangs down like a spandrel does. in a way. Amber, oh my God. Thank you so much. Yay! For the 17 months. I hope you're doing good. Good to see you today. How are you? Welcome on back. Kiddo gave me the candy. It doesn't like from the grab bag. Oh, we got last weekend, but at the birthday party, and I'm sitting here like, I want the candy, but must be a good example of to and wait after lunch. Oh my God. Aw, I want to be the good example. No, I get it. I hate it when you have to like exercise good, like like patience. And you're like, oh man, I don't want to be patient. I just want to eat the candy, gosh darn it. Until after lunch. I mean, aw, that's cute though, Tony. It's kind of fun. I still don't know if I like this that much, but the idea is like in my brain and I need to get it to come out and I have no idea. Good mannerisms, like what is that? What are those? So maybe I'll go something like this, like where there's like some sort of like a little awning situation here that kind of comes off the front of this, maybe. I don't know. Because there's like some sort of a covering in this little house or in this little like thing, covering thing or whatever. I don't know. Even like can I get this to like look like it wraps around with like a half-hipped roof, I wonder, sort of? I don't really think so though. Maybe not. Maybe something like that. And then I could go like this a little bit. Or it comes in and it just looks like it wraps in. I don't like that either. I don't like it either. I'm struggling, guys. I'm struggling. What do I want to do with this? Nothing is translating correctly for me this week. This is a rough week. It's weird. Let's see. I really love this whole like the half covered awning situation that kind of goes over, or like the trellis thingy. Hello, welcome in, Kylie. How you doing today? We're getting things all figured out in here for what we want to do with this build. I know it's not even off like the side of it, but this is supposed to be like a little area where Sims are gonna like hang out. And it's like half covered. So maybe I do. I could really see this. Where's like the decorations miscellaneous thing? I think it's Island Living that had the little like covered glass thingy. Because I could mix like platform maybe on this instead of doing like all trellis. Because that could be something that's kind of fun. There it is. I know it's under decorations miscellaneous. Here it is. It's called Crystal Clear. I can never remember like what the name of it is specifically. They gave us more swatches on this, Beans. We did not have this green one before, at the very least. I can tell you that much. Or this red one, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm literally insane. Am I crazy? Did we not have those before? I feel like that was like something that might have been snuck in potentially at some point or another. Oh my God, maybe not. But I have no idea. Sometimes the devs make you gotta wonder. Okay, I'm gonna go like here. Those ones there. You see, I don't really like that all that much. Maybe I make it all a square. I'm fighting with myself. Jeffrey isn't a criminal is probably Nancy committing tax fraud. Yeah, Jeffrey is a criminal. Both of them are in the criminal career tracks. I double checked it yesterday. I'm like, what? Seriously. It's kind of wild. I'm so mad right now. I will win. I will win. I shall win. He is, yeah, they're both in the criminal career track. What are we building? I'm building a lounge. So, you know, have you ever been to like a rooftop lounge before where like you ride up in the elevator and then usually the elevator is like away from the bar and then like I've been to a lounge like a couple times in my life. It's like you go up in the elevator and then you can either just like walk back to like the seating or whatever, or you go and like there's the bar. And sometimes the path to the bar is like covered. Yeah, sometimes the path to the bar is like covered. So I'm trying to figure out like creating some sort of like a covering for this. He is her actuary, right? There's something I can't wait to see like how I end up portraying the Landgraabs in their actual like element, you know, in my gameplay or whatever when I do the Jelly Bean Legacy gameplay for it. I don't know, I just think it would be so fun and interesting to see how that is gonna go. Okay. It's like what I'm thinking about is having, or maybe I like literally move it closer, maybe? Because we could go like this. And like literally rotate it around, maybe? Oops, I forgot about that. That little wall kind of just hung out. That was super weird. Like, hello. But then that doesn't feel great either. So maybe not. Um, maybe a little bit closer, and then we could do like Jeffrey's supposed to be a secret agent, not a criminal, but I guess with neighborhood stories, they can join new careers. That's true. Yeah. Well, I mean, no, this was like straight out of cast though, type of thing. Yeah, with the Landgraabs, yeah. So basically the Landgraabs are like gonna be the founders. So they're gonna be Bubblegum's parents. So I made them their house, and then I'm making a lounge for them, or like for just like our Jelly Bean Sims to visit. And I want to make a museum too. Some sort of like I'm making builds that I feel like were deficits for like the gameplay that we're doing and whatever. Like just a cool lounge to come hang out and like meet Sims and mingle or cheat. Um, let's be real. Or and like a museum to like go on dates or something like that, you know. This is going to translate so well when I figure out how I want to do this. Like I've never felt this much of a stagnant block in my head. No, right. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be completely separate. So like we're gonna continue on with all of the like jelly bean stuff that we have going on like Twitch and whatever, but this is just sort of like setting the stage for it. A winter wedding venue? We don't. I made like a little one in like the national forest in like Granite Falls or whatever. So I do have a wedding venue like in a forest that we've used a few times. Actually, Ambrosia got married there as well as like Poppy and I can't remember, Ren, Poppy and Ren from what's it called? Whimsy stories. Well, Jeffrey sleeps on the marble block on the other side of the wall that is very much part of the room, right? Hi, Lozzie. Welcome on in. We're on generation 6, technically. Yeah, the EA builds are not good enough for me. Right? Like, what do you mean? Oh my god. Unheard of. The EA builds are definitely leaving something to be desired. So I feel like this could even just be something as simple as like letting me put some sort of like a gabled roof situation in here where it connects to this part. Or it's like a big rooftop. I don't know. Babu, what are you? Hello? Hello? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Hello, I got some puppy whiskers on my arm. Yes, I did. I got some puppy whiskers. Hi, you good puppy. A little puppy whiskers. Oh, go away. Go see you later. Jeffrey probably just has to deal with Nancy cheating on him right in front of him, right? And there's like nothing that you could do it, nothing that he can like do about it because it's Nancy. Batu. Batu. I like it. That's great. Harry was just here a while ago. I love that. That's so cute. That's adorable. You know, I love me some puppers. Yes, I heckin' do. Okay. He's sleeping on the other side of the wall while they try to sleep in the giant bed. Nice. Right? No, that's very like Jeffrey core, I feel. Ooh, it's like a good oh, you know what we could do? This could be like a little rooftop place up here. So there's like I don't really have a spot to put a some stairs though. On the inside of this build, especially. Oh no. Why did it break? I freaking hate this so much, you guys. My platform disappeared. Are y'all seeing that? My stinking platform that I worked so hard to make, it literally took me like 2 seconds. What am I talking about? I will win. I will win. Did I like undo one too many times or something like that? There's so many questions that I have actually. Okay, so like this. I'm gonna move this here. And then I'm actually gonna take this and put this in here. So there. I've got that. What the bus is honestly, yeah, no, it's literally like, what in the heck? See, okay, I'm not crazy. It's right here. Here is my bar. I'm not insane. I'm safe, seriously. You better stay. Feels like something weird happened at some point. Like, hello? Like, hello? She is taking her exams today. I'm so excited for her. Because she is done with nail school, but she's taking all the exams today. Well, I mean, she has her written exams, but she needs to take her practical one still. Which is super awesome. Heck yeah. Okay. I see some of you guys working on these like builds with fences or walls that go up directly up against these. And I think some people use some debug ones is what it ended up being, but something like this would be kind of fun. And then where should I put the stairs though? This is kind of like my woe that I have right now because I really, really, really prefer where this bar is at the moment. You know what would be kind of cool? I have another idea actually for the bars instead. I know, I'm so happy for her too. Me too. It's gonna be so good. She's so talented, like literally already. And she's just like a baby at it. But I swear to God, she picks up literally anything she touches, and it's just, she's just good at it instantaneously. I was thinking about exterior stairs, but I have an idea here. Where we can do like 2 bars that are like flanking each other. Like this. And then I can like go like this. I might even make them a little bit bigger. Don't you flip and dare. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. I gotta be not lazy. Stairs on each side. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a bar here, and then like stairs mixed with platforms in the middle. Like probably a platform and then 2 stairs and then 1 stair, or going either direction. Like straight in front of the door. So then it's like you can split, and then there's like 2 little mini rooms over here on the left and the right. Like a platform party. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I think that this might be fine. I'm gonna try this and move these all together, because they should all come together. Because it won't break the room. I could just fix the ceiling, but I don't have to worry about it like ruining that. We go, and I'll do this, because platforms come with like broken ceilings on top of them. That is one thing I wish that they would just fix. Is the fact that it like ruins your platform, or like it ruins your ceiling. Okay, so I think that looks pretty heckin' good. Okay, heck yeah, look at that. I know it's obnoxious. It really is. That's a really good way to describe it, honestly. I wish I was a good builder, or like a faster builder, y'all. I really do. Okay, so that's done. I'm actually gonna go ahead and like try to delete this and then just like put this back in, because I didn't want that shape. Hello? Because this will mess up when I go to do my regular platforms or whatever. So I don't want that. There we go. Okay. I think we're good. Anyway, build fast enough to finish. My excitement about the build is gone. Right. I get that. Oh, fluff. Okay. Well, I fixed the center part. Can I use this bigger one instead? Rounded rooms are the worst. I think it's going to be so freaking cool when we get this to work, though. I genuinely do, but it just is going to suck so bad. So I'm going to do this. Okay. Is this one better, or should I go with the smaller one? I feel like this bigger one gives you like more room or whatever too, to like kind of navigate on, but then we also get less room in these little areas at the same time too. When they work, I know they end up so cool when they work. It's like if they work though. That's half the battle, I swear. Okay. I'm gonna see what this is gonna look like when we get one of these in there, and if I feel like we could probably fit something more in the middle here for like a bigger platform for the other stuff. Okay. Especially if I go like this, that's pretty awesome. And then uh-oh. I've got some really, 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 really big ideas, but I have no idea if it's actually gonna work out. Because they involve rounded rooms, unfortunately. The diner working on. Yes, that's awesome. Can't wait to check it out. I always like a good diner. I did one a while ago. Oh God, it was like for the Decades Challenge, like a couple years ago, honestly, at this point. Where it was like there's a specific style of diner, or like a type of diner, but like it had loaded with memorabilia all over. It was like red and black. It was really cool. It was kind of fun. I actually really did enjoy it though. Honestly, I really did. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is this is going to be like a big, 100% on the inside. Oh, I get it. So yeah, sometimes it just doesn't feel right, you know? Because that's kind of what I'm going through right now, is that this doesn't quite feel correct to me. Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay. I think what I have to do is this. Nope, it's still being weird. I don't know why it's not letting me do this the way that I was doing it on Jeffrey and Nancy's build. It was like, now it's breaking everything, which is super weird. I feel like that platform tool is very hit and miss. Hey, Cicero, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you. Gotta use my non-dominant hand to paint my non-dominant hand's nail. Oh my gosh, that is definitely a trick and a half, isn't it? Yeah, no, Nancy's, oh, what the why does it keep messing with the platforms? Those two rounded ones, like, I don't know why I'm having such an issue on this lot specifically right now. Evil, they're also evil. Yep, if you also try to use freezes, yes, yes. Platforms add so much, but they also suck so bad all at the same time. Can you not? I'm going to duplicate this outside because it is at this point inevitable that it's going to break this. It's going to break this. Again over here. So what I'm going to do is do that, and I'm just going to like get rid of these really quick because I'll add those back as soon as I finish these stairs, because I'm going to win this fight. You know, the thing about Sims building is that you have to get it. You have to break the build until it works for you, basically, is the best way that I can describe that. So I'm just going to use some like basic stairs at first. I don't know how wide I want these to be or wherever I want these to go. Octagonal one temporarily and replace it at the end. Ooh, an octagonal one temporarily, right? It would it might mess up the way the flooring goes though, because octagonal, like the angles will be weird. If that makes sense, like it's very weird. It's finicky. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out where I would want this other staircase to go. Like, do we want to move this forward a little bit? Prend? Wait, hi. Hi, Jess. How are you? Seriously, yeah, everything has to be super finicky in this game. I have a love-hate relationship with platforms right now. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, Jess. It's Thursday. Your neck hurts. Oh no, what happened? I mean, is it just life above 30? Oh, did it falls? Uh-oh. Wait, at Derby? Like at roller derby, did you do a fall? Or what's the deal with that? Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. That's no good. Oh, got mini whiplash. Oh, that really blows. That'll definitely do it. I hate that word now. Right. It's like, now I get it. This sucks. I don't want whiplash. Okay, so I'm thinking about bringing this back here, or even making it into like a little nook off of the back. Oh, that would be so cool. Hi, Victoria. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? I'm so glad to see you. I am fighting with this lounge. I've got this really cool idea for like a big entryway kind of thing with these stairs. I think I am gonna like build this out. So it's not just gonna be like a flat back to this. So I think this will be really cool. Go like that. And then I'll bring this here. I might have to break the entire second floor on the inside of this. And I think this is absolutely where we're gonna have to head with that. Okay. Okay, so it's like this, and then I might have to like wing that out a little bit so we've got more room on the left and the right. I'll see exactly how I want this to look. So I can technically go like that, but I personally think that this would be way cooler if I did this like of a 4 wide. Uh-oh. Because then this platform doesn't look so rinky dinky. And it just looks a lot cooler. And then we could do something like this. So Jess said, it's gross here with the S word. Oh, I see what you see. I see what you're saying. And you were hoping I could wait for next paycheck to replace my tires, but here I'm looking up tire prices. Aw. I mean, so you know exactly like what to like look for though. You can do like, oh my God, what is it? Tires Plus or something like that, or Tires Direct. I don't remember exactly what it is, but you basically order them on there and then they ship them to like whatever shop that you want and then they put them on for you. Discount tire. Okay, I think that's also a good one too, because I remember having to replace the tires on my cruise when I still had my cruise. Need them like yesterday. Oh man. I feel that, especially with all the snow that we're planning on or that we're getting soon. TireRack.com. Yeah, Tire Rack is good too. A dumpster fire shot. Oh my God. And like you basically are like driving a roller skate. Hi, Victoria. Good to see you today. Welcome on in. Bye, Sims Lover. See you later. I really wish that I could have better luck with having these stairs this way. But I also don't like the idea of you walking into the bar and then the stairs are like above your head. You know what I mean? I just want this whole thing to just be forward a little bit. So maybe I do move it this way just to scoot. Maybe we do it. I'm going to save the game really quick. Even though I'm still kind of just lurking as I play Sims 3. Nice. Hi, Neo girl. Welcome on in. What are you doing in the Sims 3, Tony? Also, I like how you can see the gym from up there. And this whole thing, that's kind of cool. I never actually like really looked at this lot before. It just kind of puts into perspective how huge this is and how they have like these big skyways and stuff. Just another penthouse over here. The Sims 4, you can just move things like that? Yes, you totally can. Like this, you mean? I'm gonna go like that. Minimizing certain chatter and feel free to delete, but Gates just withdrew from the AG nomination. Wait, because you guys, he gave up his seat in Congress. Was it Congress or Senate, right? I'm still very hairy on that. Matt Gaetz, Congress, yeah, he gave up his congressional seat when he got the nomination to be Attorney General for the United States. So that means there's an open seat. We already knew that there was going to be an open seat. His seat was open. And he can't go back. He can't like not withdraw now. Because Matt Gaetz is on trial for pedophilia and like basically there's all these things. He's awful. If you're not keeping up with it, it's because he has paid people a lot of money, like tens of thousands of dollars, I think, or $10,000 or something like that. Yeah, it's better than you thought. Yeah. Honestly, when Lisa Remilliard or something, whatever her name is, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. She's a reporter. She is very factual and she's very informative. She's like an actual like reporter who does TikTok and like Instagram stuff. She explains the way that like the seating works and the vote works. Even if they have the majority of each of them, they would still have to like, it would still have to basically be like, there's still a good chance of things not going through. Hey, thank you so much. No, Matt Gaetz pulling out is a really good, of pulling out of the attorney general like thing, like is a very good thing for everyone. That's so good. That's really good news. But let me find the video that Lisa posted, Jake, if you want. To educate yourself a little bit. My brother texted me at 11:53 a.m. My brother texted me. He's like, by the way, this happened. But Lisa Remilliard, I think is her name is. She's the news girl, is what she is. And she made a really good video on how the voting works, even if they have majority of Senate and Congress. Remember, there are people who will make content to scare you. And then there are people who will make content to inform you. And Lisa Remillard is one of those people. She's like an actual news reporter for like with 20 to 25 years under her belt. That does like content now. I honestly don't know what one of her videos, because she does a lot of videos, but they're all great. I don't remember what it is. So I don't think it's this video. Jake, are you in our Discord at all? I don't know if it's this video, but she definitely made a video on it and it is on her TikTok. You might have to look a little bit, but even if you're looking through her content, it's still great. Says so on Instagram is also great. Yes. But thank you for sharing that though. We've been trying to like be as apolitical here as like as possible. But yeah, even if they hold House and Senate positions, they still are gonna be struggling to get all the votes that they need on certain things. So it's not like a sure shot thing. Oh, ads. Oh, sorry about ads. But yeah, that's really good news that he withdrew though. His seat's open for grabs for like election, so make sure you guys vote 2 years from now. Because we can seriously wound their efforts. Exactly, Saggy. And that's exactly the thing. Because I think that's really, really, really important to remember is that not like all MAGA are Republican, but not all Republicans are MAGA. Does that make sense? Like, so not all of them are going to fall directly in line or do exactly or line everything. So I think that's a really important detail to remember. Like, it's going to suck and it's going to be really scary for a bit, but we've gotten through something like this before. And we'll do it again. So fight Gates and had about to fight Gates. I think so. I heard something about something happening, but their party is really divided though. And so the Democrats are pretty not doing so great either. Let's be honest. But yeah, just important details to keep in mind as we kind of progress. Is like fear will be things are very scary and things are fearful, but logic and facts will always prevail. But it's so hard to fish through that stuff sometimes when things feel so disorienting. But I am so game for hearing that kind of news though. Like that just made me like, oh my God, I'm so like curious to see. It also feels kind of like Someone's rolling some spicy dice somewhere. Like, what is happening? Like, where is this all coming from? If that makes sense. An occasional garlic baguette, honestly. I get a Korean ads all the time. I get like Spanish ads all the time though. God is rolling their, no, literally, like God, whatever entity is rolling their spicy dice right now. Like, can you please stop? Spicy dice, this goo's gonna be bad, right? Like, oh. Someone messed up somewhere. It's kind of like, it's like a car accident that I can't look away from. Honestly, I'm hoping that the United States justice system will do things that are good unto, like, that will actually hear trials for people that need to be heard like that, you know, like they will actually do the Justice Department thing. You know, they'll actually do what they're intended to. Spicy dice, but also he's dumb, so it's not very effective, right? And you joined the Discord. Thank you so much. Sorry about ads, but they I posted under current events, so there's gonna be like a little section for you to look under the rules section. You have to like react to the rules or whatever. It'll take you like 2 seconds. It's just kind of like a bot lockdown thing that we have. But look through the rules, kind of react to them, and then there'll be a current events section in our Discord that will have that information and stuff in there for you. Oh my God, hi, Bookworm. Thank you for watching that. I appreciate it. We're getting our booties ready here for, I'm just making some lots, I guess, for Jellybean Legacy over on, this will be on YouTube as well as like our Twitch stuff and whatever. I'm excited though. Thank you so much for watching that. That's so special to me. But I don't know if you caught it, but I have intentions to record. So I'm doing like a lot of setup. I have a lot of intentions to record episodes that are YouTube exclusive, which will be fun. Found it, thanks. Yes. Yep. I got you. But I don't know if it's that video that I posted, but she does have a video. But she kind of explains, like, even if they have, she'll like pull out her whole whiteboard in the video and she'll be like, I'm going to explain the breakdown between the seats. And like, they only have to have like, only 2 Republicans have to vote no or something like that for things to like pass through, essentially. So it's really, you gotta remember, not all Republicans are MAGA. So, because these are not Republicans in my opinion. But anyway. But I think that's a really important thing to like remember, is that is a factual thing on how like things work with the voting. Because it's so hard to not get fed up into the I think it was like 3 or 4 or something like that, like, but yeah, like 2 or 4 or something like that, but like it was a very low amount of votes that they needed, essentially, is what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, like I feel like, at least in my situation, or like the way that my brain works, is like if you allow logic to kind of prevail, then like logic and fact, I guess, it is a lot harder to be scared, I think, because you remember like that stuff. I'm doing a bad job at describing it, but yeah. Mitt Romney is also famously post-MAGA. Yes, there are a lot of Republicans that are like outwardly opposed to it. Yup. Mittens. Good old Mittens. Grandma, she revealed she voted. Aww. Find my very red grandpa's back. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel bad that that is something that like she has to be concerned with, you know? That's like a thing. I do feel bad about that though. Or that like any person does. Oh my God, yeah. Mitch McConnell is against, like, he's been doing so many things. I'm like, go Mitch, go. Things are bad when I'm rooting on Mitch McConnell right now. Like, please just have any ounce of like goodness in your heart. No, literally, Neo girl. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, please. Back to work. Oh, I love you, Jess. Yeah, no, he's beef with it. Like, and Mitch McConnell currently holds Senate majority, I'm pretty sure. So he can do some things. And I hope he actually has like a shred of dignity left in his body. Honestly though, yeah. And I think the person that he nominated to be majority leader next is actually pretty outwardly anti-MAGA as well. Counting, no, literally in 2012. Honestly though, genuinely, American politics are in the scope of the rest of the world all right wing, like all what would be considered to be conservative, like even Democrats here, because I just don't really like the way things are going at all for either side. And I hate feeling like we're in a point right now where it's kind of like picking between a poop pile A or poop pile B, because I'm just not game for that kind of stuff. I think we should be able to have better. We should. Vance and Musk are fighting already. Oh yeah, they are. Oh, it's just a matter of time. I'm sitting here with my popcorn just waiting for things to like kind of hit the fan, because they will. They will. It's just a matter of time, because there's also another video that I posted too in the one section of Discord under the current events one. Where was it? Yeah, it was the guy. It was Oh That's Rich. It was like not my most recent one by Lisa, but not the one by Lee Tepper, but the one above that one with the guy with the beard. He's talking about how like Donald Trump has a history through every single thing he's touched to F people over, and he will F people over. Right. He will. It's only a matter of time. He will do it. No, Kat, her videos are so like, these are the facts, this is how things work. And she's like a traditional, she's like an actual like reporter that does TikTok content now. She like was a news broadcaster for like 20 years or something like that. So like she is as like, these are the facts, this is what it is, this is how this works, and not leading in, she leads by logic and information versus by like fear and emotion, which is how a lot of like content creators like that will operate, because they get people to watch. They become addicted to that like fear and like that place to, you know what I mean, kind of thing. So like I really like Lisa's content for that reason, because it's really easy to like go into and fall into that bad stuff, because it's scary right now. Like, and that's a valid thing. Like, it's scary right now, and it's so easy to just let yourself kind of tumble into that. And that happens, unfortunately, with like a lot of like everybody, with any person, really. Yeah, yeah, no, Minnie, that's exactly it. Yeah, we this is how we're talking about politics right now. Yeah, I'm very, very excited that he withdrew from Attorney General. Because yeah, get out of here, go and get, you creep. But yeah, he can't vote yet. Yeah. And then also in addition to that, he because he got the nomination for Attorney General, he cannot, what's it called? He gave up his congressional seat. No take backsies, Maddie Matt. Oh, no take backsies. Oh man. Fell in the Pipeline was never homophobic. He's now. Aw, that really does suck though. I'm super sorry though, Sel. I have some family members that definitely fell into the very icky side of things. And bye-bye, right? The plan along, like he's not going to get AG. Plus Congress has to sign off on everything too. Like all these nominations, remember? Like they still have to go through the process, and like they still have to confirm everybody. These are just nominations. They're not like confirmed for those positions. These are only nominations. So that's like a very important thing to remember as well. Okay, I'm like confusing my brain because everything is gray. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do this so I can actually see what I'm looking at. Okay. Here we are. This is all sorts of broken in here, and we're gonna figure this out. Part of the deal is not release an investigation report, honestly. It might be just that, to be honest with you. A way to like avoid everything coming out sort of thing, because you know snakes will be snakes forever. Snakes will continue to be snakes. Nothing to change. What the fluff? I'm fighting for my life in here, Beans. I'm fighting for my life right now. I'm also breaking the game in a way that it, oh my God, why are you not? Thank you. Something is, oh yeah, something is coming. We just don't know what or how or when or like what it's gonna look like, but something's happening. Oh, you know what would be really cool? If I brought this back like this and made this all like lofted instead. I thought about maybe having this, but like then, oh my God, that would be so cool actually. I'm gonna do that. It's scary. Oh yeah, it is scary, but we'll be okay. That is a fact. We will be okay. Bill was introduced to remove criminal immunity, like for any government seat candidate, and it's just been sitting in limbo since August. Wonder why? I know, conveniently. Yep. Yerp. There's been a bill that's out there right now. I don't remember what it is, what it's called, but there's a bill out there. That Biden is proposing, and it's been introduced or something like that since like August or September or something like that. And it basically makes it so like if you've been, there's something in there, like it's like an anti-trading thing. Like you can't trade stocks or have stocks when you are in office, like in public office at all whatsoever. This does mean that you could put things into like a trust though, however. So there's something like that, but you know, it basically would ban insider trading. Stickers of the wazoo, pins and everything, right? Yes. No, Stell, that's it. I'm proud of you for doing that though. I am trying my best to become more visibly queer in the way that I can. AOC, yeah, I think she did too. Yep. I also like am in a position where I'm in a hetero presenting relationship and I live in a very blue area. So I realize there is a privilege in that as well. Because I will use that safety to be everybody's problem right now. You know, but I understand that some people aren't safe. With kiddo here, I'm kind of back in the closet when my mom mixes my pronouns, which is fine. Aw. I'm sorry though, Tony, that you have to feel that way though. Man, I really borked this up, you guys. I really borked this up. Appear more queer. So being more visibly queer, like still having your pins, outwardly using your pronouns, or like someone who definitely appears to be physically more non-binary and not really like they're AFAB or they're assigned gender, essentially. They're assigned at birth gender. So that's what it means to be like being visibly queer. And all that. Oh man, I'm so PO'd right now, you guys. All right, so we got this here. I want to see, can I remove the ceiling? I can, but then this is so icky. I'm gonna try to delete this and then re-add it. Oh no. Okay. My brain is melting out of my skull because this lot, platforms aren't working the way they should be right now. Like they're not working on this lot the way that they should be. Or the way that they usually do. They're a little bit wonky. Showing up to my son's very conservative Christian school and rainbows mixed with Bible verses about being kind and showing love. Aw. Aw. I love that though. Trying to appear more non-binary for years so other queer folk clock it, but others don't. Right. It's so hard sometimes. It's so difficult. It's really scary and hard to know sometimes, like, because being incorrect is scary right now about that kind of stuff. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Nice to meet ya. Okay. I'm breaking this build until I bend it to my will. Listen, we're gonna be like Sims wizards up in here. We're gonna make this work. I'm trying to make this lofted entrance, and I am going to win. I will win. You best believe this right now. Thank you for the clicks for Palestine, by the way. And also, yes, what Stell said, yeah, like queer joy. Joy is resistance, but queer joy especially is resistance as well. But queer joy is resistance. Because what people that want to do harm to the LGBTQ community want is us to just not be ourselves and to be hetero. Pam, but this feels very relatable, right? My point, my gender is just lesbian, right? my dead name, when my grandparents say it, but no one else, they make it feel like a hug. Aw, I get it. I get you. How that could, you know, hold on a second. Like for some people at least. Okay, why is this like breaking my brain all of a sudden? Oh yeah, this has to come in that way. Okay, so then this can come out. I know those are like in a little bit. Dad thinks because I'm in a hetero relationship, something not queer, like, no, that's not how that works. Yeah, exactly. Right. And like part of me wonders how much of my identity is accepted or how much I am accepted just because I'm choosing to marry a man, you know, kind of thing. Because I've had a loved one, I've had like an aunt actually tell me straight up that she doesn't agree with the lifestyle, but she still loves me for who I am, for me, like, because I'm her niece. And I'm like, you like the idea of me then. Sorry, you don't like me. You enjoy the idea of who you think I should be. And I've pretty much had like this very big beef that is unresolved ever since. And I feel like there's like this vendetta or this like desire to discuss and prove, but I'm like, who am I doing this for? Is it for myself or is it for her? But I think there's kind of that like ounce of hope that exists in your brain that like you actually don't think that people that you love and that know that are like supposed to love you and be family actually suck that much. You know what I mean? I think there's like that weird grieving process that's kind of done there with that, where you're like, I don't want to actually believe that someone that is in my family is as trash as that is, because that's just crappy. And it really sucks. Because I'm like one of the first people who's outwardly queer in my family. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, this is who I am. Take it or leave it kind of moment, but it's kind of like, I don't know. It just sucks because I'm like, how much do I make a fluff about things? And that's a really hard thing to kind of come to terms with or like figure out. Deep shoes, yeah, yep. It's been something like it because this happened around the time when I first came out. I remember Michael being like, I'm gonna fight. And I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, we'll figure this out in time, but it just kind of stinks. Only gay person in my family, so it's annoying and lonely. I'm dreading next week. Aw, I'm sorry, Brando. You know, there's a video that I posted. Because obviously it's a TikTok that I posted. It was the um it's under current events in Discord, but it's by Lee Tepper. So it's like my not my most recent video with Lisa, but it's the one above that one. Um, and if you're in a position where you're comfortable to do those things that that therapist or that person mentions in that video, I think it'd be pretty. It gives good perspective because then you turn like hurtful conversation on somebody else and you put them in the hot seat because they're like, and they describe ways of like how you can retort without like, how do I want to describe it? Ways that you can retort without being like with deflecting the conversation off of you in a way by making them try to scramble to like explain things to you or explain people and it makes it awkward for them. It's great. I like it. I love that kind of reverse psychology. It's my favorite thing to do. When someone makes like a racist or sexist joke, like I very well know what you're talking about, but I play naive. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, can you explain this to me? And then they like walk around themselves and run around themselves because we're not laughing and they're listening, like trying to like listen to them justify being a bigot. And I'm like, it's my favorite thing in the world. Oh, it doesn't exactly work on everybody. You're gonna find someone who like is barking like a little bit more, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna like watch someone try to scramble. Yeah, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean? Like, and I am, it's very satisfying to do. That's one of my favorite things to do. Like, I've been a lot more comfortable about calling out people who are just being sexist or racist because, like, I understand privilege of position of like not saying something, you know, like that does come with a privilege. If you don't say something, that is a privilege because there are people who can't ignore that, if that makes sense. Like, exactly, yeah, it's the Delta version of timeout. It really is. And like, it's basically gentle parenting people that are bigots. Like, they might not realize what you're doing, but you still make it awkward and they feel a little more hesitant to at least say things around you, perhaps, which is a win in my book. But oh no. Feeling cornered. Angela, yeah, that's really what it is though. Oh, it's like you try to make people feel small. I'm gonna make you feel small by making you use your brain and maybe exercising the fact that like maybe empathy is kind of a good thing. Who's this build for? This is a lounge that we're making. Hi, Lard. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome back. It's a lounge. We're gonna use it in Jelly Bean Legacy. The other day, my husband was on the phone with his parents and they said something about how things were going to be so good for us for the next 4 years. And I was like, yep, really excited for all the women I like to lose their rights, right? Oh my God, I'm so prepared to trauma dump about reproductive things. I told my brother the other week, I was like, I'm very open about like the reproductive things and how abortion is really, really important for somebody like me. Um, and using like the fact that they have to look someone in the eyes and tell them that abortion should be like outlawed kind of thing, and look me, someone they know in the eyes, and have to like put a face to something, like the consequences to like what a vote has done or like what legislation will do to someone that they know. And like, I'm so ready to trauma dump and talk about it. Like, I'm at that. I'm so glad that I've spent the last like 4+ years kind of facing these things and healing myself. So I didn't realize that I was readying myself to have these conversations with people. I didn't realize it at the time, but I do now. But I'm like, okay, I'm ready to have these conversations and I'm ready to make it weird. I'm ready to make it awkward for you because these choices have real life consequences for people. And you have to look one straight in the face and not just look at the numbers or the articles or whatever content creation or content creator that you like want to look at. Like, so I'm so like, I won't go looking for it necessarily, but if things are said, I will not hold back because I can't. Because it impacts me. And like these things that have been happening right now with all of this are seriously going to impact like me and Michael's like fertility journey going forward and whether or not we even proceed in the first place. Because it won't be safe. So that's something that we have had to have some very real conversations about recently with this. Because it's not safe for us to like proceed with these things. But yeah, I don't know. Aw, that really does suck. Just a baby girl as she isn't vaccinated. Oh no. Oh boy. I'm very sorry about that though. That is a really tough thing to kind of face. It really, really is. I'm super, super sorry. And invited my husband's sister's house for Thanksgiving, which we're both very much okay with. So, oh no, that's really hard. Right, like, and I'm also like very, very saddened that things have come to this for like a various amount of people, like both sides over politics, but it's really not politics, it's human rights. Single issue voters, yes, like guns, abortion, and what's the other third? Guns, abortion, and what's the third? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. It's probably like Bibles or something in school or something like that. Which, don't get me wrong, religion or economy, okay, or something like that. Gas prices. It's got to be gas prices. I talk outwardly about religion things, but I always feel the need to like clarify that I'm not like anti-religion. I'm anti like using it as leverage to hurt people. So I always like to be really, really clear and open about that. Like, I don't want someone to feel ashamed. Like, I'm just anti, yeah, the egg prices. I'm just anti-bigotry. I just want people to be nice to each other. I gotta go to the bathroom. I really like the inside of this and what this is looking like so far, by the way. I'm trying to go very, how do I want to put it? Art Deco almost in a way, but like city industrial. I don't know. I think the little details are going to come together so cute. I'm trying to blend it. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick, you guys, because I got to go to the bathroom, and then I think we're going to get ready to play Dress to Impress in just a little bit. Anti-ignorance. Yes, that part though. Real. Oh, I gotta pee. I'm gonna pee my pants. No, and that's like, yeah, Grandma, I don't like abortion either, but I don't think it should be the government's business. Exactly. Because like, I'm gonna be real, trigger warning for just a second. I haven't even talked to Michael about this yet. I've talked about it once before when Roe v. Wade got overturned. It's still a really hard thing, but oh shoot, wrong button. Abortion saved my life. On one occurrence. I haven't gotten to the nitty-gritty details because it's really hard to talk about, but I gotta pee. Oh my god. I'll be right back. Sorry to dump that and like I run to go pee. Play the game. I'll be right back. But it has. So I'll see you in a sec.